How we doing?
How we doing?
It remains to be stated. I'm
does.
doing alright. I'm doing well. I'm doing good.
I'm doing okay
There's
as
a
well.
window open.
There is a window open.
Do you think we should leave it open?
I think it's fine because this room has been incredibly hot the last couple days, and I don't like that.
What if
Even though
there's
it's
a ghost?
very cold outside.
What if there's a ghost? What if there's a ghost window?
What if the ghost brought us toast
I have a question for you.
with butter?
I have a question.
What?
You wake up tomorrow, you read the headlines, it said, God pissed on an orphan. Do you join a religion?
No, I would say headlines, schmedlines. I don't care about that stuff.
I think I phrased it poorly. Let me try again. God pisses on orphan. Do you join a religion?
No.
Aw.
I would not do such a thing. I would never do such a thing. What's your opinion on this game?
So,
I need
the
your
way I've been
strong
feeling-
internet reviewer opinion on this game.
This game, well, here's the thing. I think horror games are the epitome of storytelling and character arcs. I feel like they give the most possibility because they handle it and are able to handle it in a specific and unique way that no other story can, where confusion is the main element. You can't play a Mario game and confusion's the main element of the story. These characters, they're all talking like they're psychos and weird and crazy, and then most likely, most of them are psychos and weird and crazy and some figment of your imagination. I don't know, whatever.
Okay, but Tom, what about the Call of Cthulhu Mario ROM hack?
Call of Duty is probably my favorite video game from 2016. But
That works.
that has nothing to do with the topic now. And so, I lost my train of thought. Wood burns. The flame is stronger. And so,
Picture wood burn sure, but the match goes out too quickly. Isn't there a way to make the flame stronger?
maybe a goblin.
What am I supposed to do with this? Combine.
Combine. No, you need to combine the oxydol. Ivy, you need another thing with the oxydol. You need
Do I? Okay.
You combine chlorine gas with oxygen or some shit. It was like, was it chlorine bromide and like diluted hydrogen? Combine those two, and
Something
then
like
you
that.
use a fire. It's very flammable. It's
Can we
very
check that real
fireful.
quick?
I
Check
think
that.
was the gist. We just need one more chemical. Chemical. What's it talking about? I think, but with horror games, the room it adds, where the story is so much different because the characters don't have to talk, they don't have to tell, they can say nonsense,
It's
and
a
it
very
makes sense
show
and
don't
fits.
tell type of medium. Like just inherently, you can't really tell a lot.
It's not like
it has to all be done.
Dumb baby
Pleasure.
game like Mario,
It's
where
not
it tells
some-
you the story. You have to really figure it out yourself and really dig deep a lot of the time. And what it shows you sometimes is, it's misleading, trying to trick you. The things in the background you got to look at. And it uses confusion as the main element a lot of times. Of course, it uses horror and scared and as probably the main emotion above that one. But
Yes.
the storytelling, it's very distinct and unique and it's very interesting. And I think it adds the most, for you to have to try and get yourself that the story's not just going to hand you on a silver platter, a la Transistor. Fuck you. I have no opinions on Transistor.
I
This is
played
me-
it. It was okay.
I didn't. Whoa, I played Zinder.
Distinder?
Yeah,
Crazy dude.
thank you.
Is this a door? Can this be a door? There we go. Now it's a door.
Oh.
I think I killed everything.
Oh,
right.
No, not a wheelchair.
Yeah.
No.
So cool looking.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's-
what is that
so-
room? Wait. Is that the room we're in? Or no, this is a different room.
That's the
Okay,
thing
no,
I was
that's
actually going
this
to talk about. I think Victor, or whatever his name was, Nathan. I think it was Vic. No, it was not Victor. Vincent. There you go. Vincent was probably the most interesting character we've seen all game,
Mm-hmm.
and we just left him immediately. I'm so sad about that. He was so interesting
Yeah.
and cool. I want to see more of him. I love seeing the characters, hearing them talk, and actually getting the story and all that stuff. It's so fun and interesting. I do love it. But I should explain, I guess, a little bit of what I was doing earlier. It's something I've actually talked about before, but I was doing an internet intellectualist
Wait,
opinion.
Floor 1 we were able to go to, but we didn't look.
Floor
Huh.
1? There's the first floor? There's furries.
Fuck, furries.
Oh no. Not good. That's not good.
Okay, they're dead.
Oh,
Dead furries.
that could have been close.
Oh, thank fuck.
That's my opinions. But the internet intellectualist opinion It's something I actually used to do a lot when I was younger. So what it basically is if you know like smart people channels on YouTube where people like give their like opinions and are like smart and whatnot, a lot of times what they do is they will never have an opinion that goes with the mass.
Yeah, they're always trying to have some kind of like contrarian opinion to stand out.
They're trying to exactly. Basically, they do it in a way where their opinion always stands apart, even if it's going the same direction as most people. So, say the majority of people don't like a game. They were the people who make it in defense of Skyward Sword. Okay, guys, we were too critical on it. It's a game it has heart, it has blah blah. This and that. If everyone likes a game, they're like, can I just be the one to say I don't like Undertale. I don't like it. I know people are gonna be mad at me, but I just gotta say I don't. Or
that's okay. That's why we didn't go down here.
We have been here before. That is correct.
That's why. That explains a whole lot. What am I looking at?
Less interesting over there.
This looks like
a hallway.
A hallway, and I'm supposed to run away from this thing.
A building. It looks like someone pooped on the floors.
I think I'm gonna check the other floors first, if this is where we're supposed to go.
Check, please.
Please.
Where? But as I was saying, internet intellectualist opinions is and so even if or the other possibility besides those two is the contradiction where everyone likes something or dislikes something, I should say. Everyone dislikes something and they also dislike it, but everyone dislikes this movie because it's bad. I dislike this movie for a different reason that no one else has talked about, and I just need to make sure it's known.
I need to make sure this movie
that everyone knows
is
that
hated
this movie
correctly.
Everyone hates it for reasons that I think, sure, that's maybe don't like it, but I think that reason's stupid. I believe because the movie blasphemes, it's just the movie it has a picture of like Shaquille O'Neal on a wall, like how I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
Bullets.
Like,
we're good.
Even if everyone doesn't like it, even if they're going with the grain, they're going a completely different direction with the grain somehow. They're like, everyone with me is stupid. They're still like standing themselves apart, and they do it all. It's on purpose.
You're hating this thing for the wrong reason. Yeah. I'm going to show you why you're incorrect.
Let me teach you the correct reason to hate this movie. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
We were on floor. Floor 5 was pretty hard.
We're currently on floor.
So what floors haven't we been? 6?
We're on 3. Floor for a world record.
6 and 3.
And so the reason people do that is, of course, because it makes your opinion stand out. And like, if you always have a different, interesting opinion, people are going to come to you being like, okay, I can't wait to see what this guy's opinion on stuff, because he always has a think he thought opinion where he thinks and does stuff. He always does. It's always going to be something interesting. And I'm pretty sure most of the time it's an intentional thing where like you are actively thinking of thinking of an opinion. You know what I mean? Not just feeling an opinion.
And 3.
Which don't do that, please. You stop that.
Okay, so 6 and 3. There's nothing there.
Correct. Did you try 2?
2 is where we came.
What? What?
Actually, you know what? Maybe I should have tried 2.
What? Right.
What? Just get that good old map open.
This is a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 was the one we came. Oh, that's right.
Let me actually.
Why did I have that flipped for some reason?
Let me actually go back to floor 2 and check the room where we got the Oxball thing, so we know exactly what we're looking for.
Oxical Dome.
Yes.
But so like, again, they do that opinion. It makes them seem like they're really smart and whatnot. But it's one of those things like I used to do that too when I was younger, because I guess I watched enough of that stuff where just like I would actively think of like an opinion that was interesting and distinct. That way I could be like, well, I'm gonna go, jabbermouth and be like, oh man, I hate the Star Wars because guess what? It's so stupid and not good. Have you ever seen Jar Jar Binks? God, it pisses me off. Like I would figure it out. People like, oh man, this is not good for this. Well, here's what's not great. You know what? You know what they do? You know what they have? They have space. Isn't that fucking stupid? Everyone's like, oh man, Star Wars is not great. They're always wrong. It's space. That's the reason it's not good.
Yeah, I forgot you had that weird, strong opinion that you just unequivocally hate all sci-fi
I don't like sci-fi.
for no reason.
The thing is, like, sci-fi and whatnot, like, I don't know, it's just not interesting to me. Like, sci-fi, cyberpunk, futuristic, all that nonsense. The only thing I kind of like is, like, dystopian. But the rest of it, I'm just like, when it's not dystopian, it usually pisses me off because I think of it as naive and just, like, simple. You know what I mean? It's just magic Control F replaced with quasi photon torpedo. Replace magic with quasi photon torpedo, and fucking dilithium and all that whatnot, and like it means nothing. Like what the fuck is a photon torpedo? What the hell does that even mean? A torpedo made of light? Fucking it doesn't. Fine. It sounds futuristic and smart, but it's a bunch of hoopla as much as anything else. And I'm just like, it's just like mad. I don't know. There's some kind of just dumb about it when I burn it, down like that.
Wait, manganese and hydrogen.
Manganese dioxide and dilute hydrogen, and then you burn it.
We don't have either of those.
We have oxidol.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What do we use for the oxidol?
Wait, what's the thing? What kind of manganese?
It's hydrogen.
No, diluted hydrogen.
Hydrogen peroxide.
We have oxidol. Manganese dioxide is probably the oxidol.
Yeah.
And then we need diluted hydrogen.
Let me check the. I can't check. No, it's oxidol.
So you put on cuts. So what is that fucking alcohol then? What?
Oh God.
Is it like rubbing alcohol? Oh, it foams. I don't know. I'm done with these shelves.
Okay.
Well, geez, fucking go listen to Radiohead. Wow, fucking sad. Having a bad day.
Yeah.
I love Radiohead.
All right, let's go find out what the big spookly movie is.
This is a good idea.
Or
we could go to floor 1 and go left, and just see what's over there too.
I know. I'm scared he's gonna run after me today.
You can do either. We can do whatever we want.
Here.
We have done it. We found the elevator. Good job, team.
I discovered elevator. That was it.
And it's interesting. Like, but the thing is, I no longer have those like. As I said, I no longer have the internet intellectualist opinions. I'm now of the the Bertrand Russell quote. I would never die for my opinion, for my beliefs. I might be wrong. Is like a pretty good explanation of how I feel about things. Like, like I'm a very open-minded person, and I'm a guy who doesn't like to be like a sour sport and just like pee on someone's dreams and just be like rude. A lot of times, so like I'm very like usually close with my opinions if I have them. Unless I'm like fervently annoyed by something. Like,
oh God. I
no longer am just like making arbitrary like decisions. Like again, with those internet intellectualists, they have a thought out opinion on everything. There's nothing where they're just like, I just felt like I enjoyed this movie. It's always like, I like this movie because. It's always a thought out reason they enjoy a movie. There's no like, I just feel it in my soul, I enjoyed it. It's always like, it's because of this, this, and this, and I didn't like this because of these reasons.
Are there multiple of these guys? I think there's only the one. And this room is huge, and also there's stuff on the other side. There's money! Money! Let's go!
Let's fucking go.
What do you mean you can't use the money?
Have some fucking forethought for the fucking future. She's gonna look at this moment like I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. It's real soon.
Free cash register for the taking. Not gonna take the money. That'd be so funny if in a horror movie where you're in like this alternate dimension, you take the money and you get back to your world and you pick it up out of your wallet and it just dissolves in your hands.
It's just euros.
I don't know why. It's just
and you're like, fuck.
I don't know why.
What do I do?
I just had the image of the money dissolving in your hands in my head. It was like, well,
it's like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh no.
No money, please.
My money.
Thanos snaps and then half of your fucking bank account disappears. You're like, sad.
Yeah, I think this is a shotgun.
This is a shotgun.
Yeah. How many shotguns do we have? There's 36 shotguns.
This is
plus the 6.
This is a literal shotgun moment, fam.
Alright. Let's do this.
I don't... This feels bad. It kind of feels like...
It feels too telegraphed.
It also feels like you're picking on someone below your weight class a little bit.
He's
Mentally.
very much above my weight class.
Not
I am
mentally.
a thin, like 17-year-old girl.
Not mentally though. He feels like he's a little, developmentally disabled. I feel bad about shooting him.
Yeah, who's got the sick beat going?
I think I was like, oh wow, I didn't know there was a radio. But she's not going to take that too. She's also not going to fucking take a radio.
Yeah.
Even though
I
it's jams.
love the sound design game. It's so fucking good.
It is also good.
All right, enough cowardice.
You get a little bit close.
If I could see him, please.
Cool people don't look at shotguns.
Is he just not gonna?
He's crying.
There's shotgun shells right behind him.
He got dumped recently.
Can I see in any direction that is not me?
Okay, listen, Rebecca. Staring is rude. Listen, Cheryl. What the fuck is her name? Hannah? Beth?
I don't remember. I never remember her. Look up
Heather.
her name, please.
Heather.
Heather.
I think it's Heather.
All right.
Hanna-Barbera. Staring is rude. She's like holding a shotgun over here, but still like looking at the guy like, ooh. It's rude. Shooting him in the, shooting him in the stomach. Step on him, step on him, step on him.
Oh, you're right,
Step on him. Stay down.
Yeah.
Stay down.
Yeah, kick his ass.
Just playing fucking footsies with him.
Why no?
Step on him, step on him, step on him. Keep going. He's deflating? Okay.
Okay.
He's deflating.
Alright, we're good now.
He just deflates.
Shotgun shells.
That was interesting.
Okay.
He's now just turned into a rug.
Well, we have gained shotgun shells, so there is that.
Well, yeah.
Are they on here, or are these just like non-entities?
Was that like just like needles?
Yo, heroin? Let's go. I really need some of that right now.
We talk about superheroines for a second and how there's just not enough of Wonder Womans. Spin around, turns into Wonder Woman. It's crazy. How'd she do that?
Or Cliver.
Oh wow.
They're just empty, obviously.
Full of blood. Smells like blood.
Ooh, blood.
Ooh. One blood and tonic, please. Barman, sir. What a fucking goody two shoes.
I can't get through to that door.
That's employees only, Ivy.
Alright then. So we got the liver.
We have a liver now.
That guy didn't seem...
Do you think a liver counts as diluted hydrogen?
Potentially.
Keep going. Let's find more. Yes.
Alright, let's get the gun back.
This is a great idea.
I feel safer with the shotgun. So let's get the gun back so we don't waste it.
Let's begin the gun.
Alright, that was that whole room. This room? No. Okay, so we cannot get back behind that counter at all. That's not a room. The rest is dead end. That's good to know. But we have a liver, so that's progress in a direction that is potentially forward. This is all locked off. That's cool.
I was just reading because I wrote about it a little bit because I was like, oh, this is odd. I was just gonna go back to the internet personality thing. Back to talking about my side of things though. I used to be like that. Now, like it made sense for me, I guess, because like I have the devil's advocate kind of thing. I'm also a man who enjoys being angry and upset about shit. Nail polish. Whoa.
Whoa.
Window. If you
Hey,
put
I've
the
got the
nail
window
polish
open,
outside and freeze it solid, it's not gonna smell.
True. Why do you have nail polish though?
Get nail polish remover. There you go. Yeah, I figured it out.
Oh, there's a
course.
thing on the floor in
Acetone.
front of the thing. Are you kidding me?
You have a gun.
You have a gun. What is this
Have you ever
thing?
thought about how the nail polish feels? What if it thinks that you smell? Let's just talk about this in a reasonable, rational way. Let's go read a book in front of a Spoogle man, in front of the Spooglemancer himself.
Yeah, the Spooglemancer himself.
Once upon a time, there was a Spooglemancer living in the gates of a village. It was a very scary and bad Spooglemancer and would catch people and crunch them with his big bad teeth. The villagers were afraid of the Spooglemancer. No one would dare him to lick his elbow. They would only eat truth. Everyone was stuck inside the village. They played truth or dare. When the king heard about those, summoned his knights and rode eagerly to defeat the Spooglemancer.
Why wouldn't I have a bottle open? I guess. All right, time for nail polish to be smelled.
Do we have nail polish remover so we can remove the nail polish smell?
Not on me. It's probably in the bathroom. Why can't I open it? I guess I haven't opened it.
Ivy is weak.
I'm weak and frail
Pathetic.
and can't open the nail polish. There, you can smell it at home, viewers.
Smelling things ASMR.
Smelling things through a microphone, ASMR. Well, now it smells like nail polish a little bit.
Smelling things in a hot tub with ASMR. Smelling things with my twin ASMR. The knights defeated the Spoogle. Ha, take that, their swords slashed and their spears flashed so that the monster wouldn't die. The Spooglemancer tossed the knights into its mouth by one, and he was the king to do. He fed it and fussed and paced to the floor, couldn't think of no solution.
But I just no, it's on my shelf above my mom. Why wouldn't I have that there?
In case of emergency.
In case of emergency, you know?
Soon after the village priestess came to the castle, she was a very kind and good person, and the king asked her to defeat the Spooglemancer guarding the gates. The book's torn and the rest is missing. I remember a long time ago, I think I borrowed it from someone, and I guess I never fucking returned it. Didn't I read the story to the end? Not this time. Is that a drill in his stomach?
There's a lot going on here.
That's a sum. Final lot.
What is it like hissing at me? Unremove the remove? In case of too much remove.
What if you... Is there nail polish remover? What if you need to remove the nail polish remover? Then what would you do?
Monster? Question mark? Okay.
She should draw herself on the map and say monster question mark. Ha.
Funny.
Cause she's rude for fucking judging him.
Wait, where haven't we fucking gone? Now we're missing a key.
We also don't have diluted hydrogen.
We also don't have diluted hydrogen.
We also miss that.
We can't get to floor 6 or floor 3. Nothing else on this floor. We have to check the liver.
You can if you want to. I won't stop you. But I was gonna say, back to me. I think the fact that I'm back to me. I think like my willingness for hypocrisy, my just sort of tolerance and willingness to entertain other opinions and whatnot, and my desire not to be like a jerk and just not to be mean to people. Like if I don't have to be, like my sort of like milk toastness on that. I think is also just a part of why like I'm no longer that like internet intellectual like when it comes to having opinions. And the reason this is a thing I was thinking about and talking about is because I realized I don't have opinions anymore. I no longer have opinions on things. We're just like, I think Mario Brothers isn't good. And here's the reason why. I no longer have those opinions. Like it just is not a thing for me. And it totally was when I was younger. Like, Ivy sometimes has opinions.
Sometimes.
Like, Ivy will, like, be like, I think this is the reason I don't like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bear. And I'll be like...
Okay, I can't feed him the chocolate.
Well, I don't agree with you.
Okay,
I don't
sorry,
feel
monster.
as strongly as you.
I can't give you anything to eat. Wait, hold on, there's probably a clue in this.
If you look over there a second again, over in Fence Land,
that's just
you go fucking look at your clues then, fucking ass jerk, meanie, butt, stupid, fart, robot, stink.
Gates, almost and the king heard of this. He summoned and his knights and rode out to eat the monster. Hot take that, their swords slashed, monsters slashed, monster died. Monster tossed the knights into the mouth one by one, horses and all of them. What would the king do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but he could not think of a solution. Soon after the village priest came to the castle. He was very kind and a good person. Kind. Being answered, he was also very engaged. And there's nothing there.
Yeah, wow, it's crazy. That's awesome. It's the coolest thing I've heard all day.
I'm just like, this sucks because it sucks. Yeah, like that's most people. Not a lot of people like actually think out their opinions.
But interesting to have when people have a solid opinion. See, there is a thing over there. I thought so. When people have solid opinions, I think it's interesting because then you can have a conversation. Which is like, I don't like this. There's not much more to have a conversation about.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Because like sometimes I will be like, oh, I have an opinion on a thing. I'll be like, I don't feel as strongly as you.
I don't feel strongly about anything.
I
have no feelings whatsoever.
I don't know. It's just like that's where it dies. Like the thing I was wondering is, I wonder if also possibly I just don't have the time, like the spare time to write a mental video essay on things anymore, and that's why I don't like. I'm constantly like busy, where it's like I have to go to work, and then I can't like be thinking about it. I'll just forget about all the stuff. Maybe that's why like I don't build those opinions anymore like I used to.
Wait, there were 2 rooms
and all that kind of stuff.
5 that we might have gotten into, but I don't think we fully explored them.
Also say, it's funny, like, I am generally a fairly arbitrary person. It's funny whenever I watch stuff, like, I always, like, choose the weirdest weird characters to be like, oh, that's my fucking favorite guy.
Like Corcus.
Exactly. I'm always like, that side character, who was like, man, they did that character dirty by only giving them 5 lines throughout the entire series. But I love that character.
I love them so much.
They're probably in my top 5, and I have to look up fan art of them every day.
That's true.
Just like
he does. I've seen him do this.
I'm very arbitrary. I'm just like, oh yeah, I love those things. And I think it's also a thing we've talked about, where it's just like, if you say, this is my favorite character, I like these kinds of games, I like this color,
it becomes more true. Yeah. Because you then declared it to be true.
Like, you believe it more. Like, it becomes more true to you, though. Like, you start to really feel like you sort of indoctrinate yourself. Like, even in that small amount, it is still slightly truer, like, than it was before you had sort of said it. Even if no one's there to watch you, if you're just in the dark of your room and you say, I like squids, it's more true than it was before. Don't touch him. Don't show him affection or love. Let him think about what he's done. He's in the cage for reasons because he was bad. He barked at one of our guests. Well, I feel like that's the reason, because I'm like, you and me never argue really on here anymore. And we used to definitely have arguments and talk about stuff a lot back in high school.
Oh, cigarettes for me. I quit for good. Yeah, good for you. Can I light it? Wait up.
Cuban cigars. It's for the look. I don't light it. Wait. Some Cuban cigars.
Okay, nope. Nothing to do there.
I just bite it. It's for the look. I don't light it. That's Will Smith, because he doesn't curse or cuss. This is a line in the song where you see him with the Cuban cigar in his mouth. He's just biting it. It's for the look. He doesn't light it. He's responsible. He's a good boy. Getting jiggy with it. That's the song. What a guy. What a jiggy dude. What a freaking jiggy little man.
The Jigmeister.
The jigs.
The jigsaw puzzle. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure, right?
No. Can we, you know what's this has been haunting me for so many weeks! Ivy, we had our first VOD that reached 100 views!
What? Oh!
It's been 3 weeks that I've been meaning to say that at the fucking,
Dom, please relax.
No!
I'm sorry, Penguin.
Nerd?
I'm sorry, Penguin. He will not listen to reason. He's crying in a fetal position on my bed and now on the floor.
I was doing dodge rolls, sorry.
He was doing Dark Souls dodge rolls.
Dark Souls when I get upset.
It's true, he is.
What was I? No. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Ivy, we also...
What? What did I do?
Is that diluted hydrogen? Is the pig diluted hydrogen?
I combined the liver with the... whatever the other thing was.
Manganese dioxide. Diluted hydrogen, manganese dioxide, fire.
And a liver.
Are pigs made of diluted manganese dioxide? What does Google say?
What does Google say?
Are pigs made of manganese dioxide?
Hold on. The 10th is Saturday. Okay, good to know. I need to make a plan real quick.
I don't have the answer to that question. I think the answer is no. I don't think pigs are made of manganese dioxide, so I have no fucking clue what's going on. But I learned there's some studies where they intravenously put manganese dioxide in animals. I don't know really why they were doing, but they were doing it.
They were doing it.
We also sang on stream, and we've been meaning to apologize for that.
Yeah, we broke the first rule.
And that was even more weeks ago. We should also announce, because I don't think we actually said, the video we got 100, the VODs we got a view 100s on, it was Jet Set Radio. Shh, don't interrupt me ever fucking again.
Yeah, Jet Set
was
Radio.
Jet Set Radio when we drank the fucking Malta Goya. We got 100 views on that. That's like crazy. That's an accomplishment for the channel.
Yeah.
I've been meaning for fucking so long to just acknowledge that. It's been a topic on my thing, and I've been like, God fucking damn it, I forgot again. Oh my, I meant to start off the start of the show with it. And I meant to do it several times before that, but well, it's better late than never.
Oh, it's the rest of the fairy tale. Okay. Priestess accepted the king's request and went to the village gates, but when she saw the monster, she tried to convince it with words instead of killing it. Shut up, you! I'm gonna eat you up! The monster didn't listen to a word the priestess said, but she kept trying to convince the monster to give up. It's wrong to eat people, you know? The monster grew very angry at this and attacked her, killing her with a single mighty blow. What a depressing story.
This is a good one. I like stories.
Yeah. Can't believe you would just do this to my nice hat.
You were being a fucking nerd, all man.
How about you?
You were kind of being a dweeb.
You were kind of...
A fucking...
Oh, that's a promising sound.
No.
Yeah,
no. What the fuck was going on before? I was talking about Big Willie Styles, which was not important. But yeah.
How did that get you on that thought train?
It got me because I was like, no singing on stream. Oh, that's right, we sang on stream. Well, you got 100 views on a thing, on a stream. And that was the thought train I had. And was so pissed off that it's been like 3 or 4 weeks that I did in a row that I did not acknowledge that I meant to acknowledge it and say like, hey, we did a cool thing. Wow, isn't that awesome? Fucking goddamn. Kept forgetting. Kick him in the ass, kick him in the ass, kick him in the ass.
I'm trying!
Kick him in the ass, kick his friend. Kick his friend's ass. There's more
There's more of them!
He's the popular kid at school. He has friends. Don't click on my friend. There's a lot of friends.
There's a lot of friends. There's too much friendship.
Oh no,
that door's locked.
Locked.
Wait, it was unlocked? Wait, what?
Was it?
Did I read that right?
The door that was locked was unlocked? Is that what you said?
Yeah, wait, what the fuck? What was the health pack?
I didn't read it at all. And bullets.
Bullets, if I can get around this. Ah! Jesus fucking Christ! No! Why?
I think this is the part where I closed.
No!
There we go.
No!
I leave window open just a smidge. Just a smidge. Just so there can be a little. Remember, you also have a katana.
I really do have a phone. I can't open my menu right now.
She's busy thinking about daisies, roses, posies.
Step on him. Step on him. Step on him, please.
You did it. Good job. But what I want is, I think I was to go back all the way to what we were talking about. I think before was that we don't argue at all because I don't have opinions on things.
It's true.
I always criticize you for not having enough opinions on things because you're the intellectual person. But I think the fact I don't have opinions, but at least
You just don't have opinions
I don't have
personally.
opinions just generally anymore. Which I'm like, that's strange. I remember I used to occasionally have opinions. It just doesn't happen anymore. Like, I'm such a milquetoast guy. I don't know, it's so strange that it's all dissolved away from me. But, what was he say? I feel like whenever we have a thing, you're always like, I feel this way, and I'm like, I don't know, and then you're like frustrated, and and then it just ends. Whenever there's an opinion. I'm starting a challenge for Ivy to continue it, because I'm like, I feel like, if Ivy can go on enough with an opinion, I might form a devil's advocate and be able to then
eventually
argue with Ivy. It's a fun room. I like that room.
Oh yeah.
It's cool.
There's more of the same?
I don't. Sure, maybe.
I hope not.
You have a map, don't you? I guess we don't have a map down here, do we? We have a map.
We have a map.
I thought we were in the basement for some reason.
No!
It's unlocked. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, was this one unlocked also?
I couldn't tell you. But don't
Nope.
do that, please.
Okay, good to know. Okay, now we know. Now we know both of those are unlocked.
We did it, team.
We've
Good
done
job.
it. We've accomplished everything we set out to do.
So I've decided to have opinions on some things. But not
Well, you
opinions,
fucking
but just
better.
ask questions.
Wait, there's a big room there. Why do there have to be rooms with the Spoogelmeisters? I want to look at those Spoogelmeisters. They
people
nibble
too.
my
They're
toes.
people too, Ivy. They're allowed to have
They
rights.
nibbled my toes.
Listen, if Spoogelmeisters appeared, how many years do you think it would take before they constitutionally got rights as people?
I hope never. Honestly.
It's just-
They nibbled my toes.
that is
I'm
bigoted.
not okay with that. If
is-
someone's gonna just nibble my toes and they're
Those
gonna
are the outliers. You were being grossly unfair to an entire race because of a couple of outliers.
Alright, let's try this.
Not all Muslims are terrorists, you know. Not all Spoogelmeisters nibble toes. Alright?
Okay, the katana actually works really well on this side.
Good. I'm glad the katana does stuff. Probably one of my favorite features of katanas, typically.
Yeah,
They do things.
typically.
But here's one thing. You know what I was thinking about that's interesting?
What?
Remakes and remasters. But remakes are probably the better phrase because I think about it more with movies. I feel like it's so strange how prevalent they are. The prevalence of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The reason I feel that is because when you remake something, there's an inherent immediate has a comparison to it. This now immediately has something it has to live up to. If you're making a remake instead of just something new or a continuation, like it has to live up to this, and not just live up to it, it has to be better. If it just lives up to it, then people are gonna be like, well, what was the fucking point?
Yeah, what was the point? Why?
It's still not gonna
Like, if it
justify
doesn't
itself.
improve on the original, then
It's still not gonna
then it's
justify itself,
worthless.
and people are still gonna be like, well, what the fuck?
and then if it's
like-
worse than the original, it's just an insult.
Like most of the movies that got remade are ones that were already good. So
Mhm.
the movie that's remade can't just be good.
Like if anything, there should
It
be
has
more
to be
remakes
great.
of bad movies.
Exactly.
So that they can
like a movie
become
that
better.
didn't work the first time. Give it a second shot. Give it another breath of life. But at the same time, it's like no one like most of the movies that got remade. No one's like, oh, that's one I want to be remade. Originally, when this was happening, everyone was like, what the fuck are you remaking it? But now, because it's enough of a thing, I think people are like, well, I wish they would have remade this instead, at least. But like, no one was like, I want a remake of Ghostbusters. I need a remake of Spider-Man. I need a remake of fucking Evil Dead. No one was thinking that.
Let's go. Yeah. Why would you shake it? What? Why would you shake
There's
it?
just fucking something metal inside of it.
But why would you shake it if it's a canned drink? Ah! A key. Life insurance key.
I hope she's not thirsty.
bad
She
time.
just fucking wasted the drink. She just poured the drink out on the table. She's not gonna even drink the key.
Bad time.
Examen.
Bought this from a vending machine.
Ilberton Life Insurance.
Cool.
What's interesting though, I was thinking, is that here's a conspiracy theory, maybe. Are you ready?
Potentially.
Sometimes I think maybe they just remake movies to drum up like interest in the original. Let me throw something at you though.
What the fuck? What do you mean? There's a second Spoogelmeister? No.
There was a second, maybe even a third Spoogelmeister.
No more Spoogelmeisters.
What do you mean no more?
No more Spoogelmeisters.
That's a dog. That one was just a dog. That one was just a dog. It wasn't even a Spoogelmeister. That's fucking rude as fuck. That's like going to a dog and saying, "Oh, ha, it's a fucking this race. Oh, it's a fucking Mexican." You can't do that. That's messed up. You should apologize on Twitter. But so here's a movie that I watched somewhat recently, and then found out, oh, they also recently made a remake of it. That I was like, this is an odd movie for a remake. This is one that's again on that list of, I don't think anyone would have asked for a remake of this movie. It's Jacob's Ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's a good movie. It's sort of a scary movie. It's about PTSD and all that whatnot. A guy comes back from Vietnam. It's a great movie. I'd recommend seeing it. It's sort of it's old. It's one of those like, it is sort of like a classic. It's not exactly a cult classic, but it's somewhere between a classic and a cult classic where it's well respected and enjoyed. But it's not one of those movies that is a classic like Indiana Jones or Ghostbusters that people are going to be rewatching. There's going to be some people rewatching it every month or every like so often. It's not quite one of those type of movie. Where it's got that really fanatical fan base that keeps coming back for it constantly. But it was popular, it's good, and it's very, very well respected. And I enjoy it. I thought it was a good movie. The remake is almost universally panned, and the only exception are the reviews that were mixed. Like, that was the best it got, was mixed reviews, but mostly people panned. It was almost, most people panned it. They were like, this is shit,
Did I just
this remake.
take a shitload of damage? Okay, no, it wasn't that huge damage.
And I think there's some justification to it, The original one against Vietnam and PTSD from that. The new one is PTSD from Afghanistan, the war and all that. It's like, okay, sure, I guess that's that. But it really, again, the movie just was bad. It was not good. And it's not a movie that anyone, I feel like, would have cared to remake. Like, I can't see any justification that they would have done that. And just made just a shit, just a not good remake, other than to maybe, I don't know, get some attention for the original. By just, the movie was just bad. Like, they clearly did not care or give a shit. What else possibly could be the reason?
Usually, like, the reason that remakes are made is because they are guaranteed to sell. Like, because, like, if it's something of a known property, then people are going to care more about it and are more likely to see it.
I don't think Jacob's Ladder was, though.
That's the thing, though. It's just like, it can be literally anything, even if it's not well known. If it is a remake of something, then that is naturally just going to, like, garner more attention than if it's just some original movie.
And here's the other thing.
Because, like, an original movie has to stand on its own heels. Yeah. Whatever the remake is already standing on the heels of something else.
It's standing on the shoulders.
If that's not that good.
It's already standing on the shoulders, but at the same time, like, I don't know. If you're a director, I feel like that's kind of like an insult where it's just like, why do I have to take someone else's creation, someone else's baby, someone else's child, and I'll puppet it like it's mine? Like, I assume most of the time studios put people up to that. It's like, you are now going to direct the next Marvel movie. You are now going to remake Superman. It's just like, I don't know, okay, fine, I guess. I'm now remaking Spider-Man. I work for, I'm a company director. I'm not like my own freelance I'm not like Kubrick. I'm not like Spielberg, and I like getting paid. So like,
I like getting paid.
Some people do.
Honestly, yeah, some directors just like getting paid more than they like making art.
I'm just like, I feel like it'd be kind of like an insult to a degree. We're just like, now I've like, instead of being able to make my own child, I have to just like make someone else's child. I have to just like recreate, reinvent someone else's child. It's just like, come on. What's going on there? But
like
the
it's
other
getting
thing,
eaten.
here's the other thing that I think should just kind of be a rule. I don't think there's ever a case that it makes sense to remake a movie that has a twist ending.
I just didn't.
Didn't acknowledge what I just said?
Yeah.
What if you did? What if you did?
The end of the fairy tale. Okay, so that wasn't the ending. The king and his people shed tears at the death of the king's kind priestess. God took pity upon them and granted their wishes, healing the priestess. The priestess opened her eyes, just as she had done every morning of her life. She went once more to the monster's lair. Fool, you wish to die again? No, this time it's your turn. Oh, fuck.
This is cool.
The priestess had come to defeat the monster once and for all, and the priestess was very, very kind. She felt sad about this task, and but it had to be done. Swords and spears won't work. Arrows and bolts will just bounce off. You can't kill me, the monster laughed. But the priestess used neither sword nor spear. She chanted but a single spell. Tu fui ego eris.
Wow, Portuguese. Wow.
Do you know what happened then? The monster let out a huge cry and then died and vanished.
I love that writing. And then died and vanished. That, like, 4th grader level writing. Keep going, tell me what.
Thus the villagers were able to use their gates once more.
Yay.
Everyone lavished their gratitude upon the priestess, and they had all lived happily ever after. The end.
It's a good movie.
Tu fui ego eris. Weird writing. What is that?
And then she just chants a spell.
Another
thing, again, wake up in the other body. This is sort of like that. If you just start chanting random spells, this is the case where it's probably going to come true, lady, alright? So
you are in a room with a pit in the middle of it. With blood all over the walls.
Smash Brothers.
And the blood is on curtains. The walls are made of curtains.
Actually, look at the corner of the wall again. I think they're just curtains in front of wall.
Yeah, there's curtains in front of wall.
Just put curtains in front of a wall.
There could be something on the other side of the wall, though.
It might be a wall.
Could be a window, potentially.
A useless window.
Could be a mirror.
Not a great mirror either. Can't see it. Can't see what you can't. What mirror? That said, I feel to let Ivy know what I said because she wasn't listening. I feel like the rule. I feel like there should be a rule. There's no reason to ever remake a movie that has a twist ending. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I think that is just stupid when they do that. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
And like literally everyone is just talking about the ending of the movie, and that's all the discussion.
Like, here's the thing: if it's whenever they remake a movie again, it's always a big movie, so the twist is always known.
Yeah.
The twist is always a well-known one, anyways. It's just like you can't fucking do that. What are you fucking stupid? Like the fact that they remade Jacob's Ladder is like, what are you fucking?
Oh,
what?
So I have the spell now. Can I kill the monster? I guess.
Fucking mean. You have to die first, also, asshole.
That's true. Can I save somewhere first before I die?
I don't fucking know. Did they save in the story? I don't remember that part.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, that's right.
Last time I did, that was a while ago. That was before I used the hydrogen peroxide.
Very possible it was. Because it was in the same room, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just what I was thinking about there. I was like, that's silly.
Wait, she said the spell and now the monster's gone.
You still save.
Sure. I can.
What if, Ivy, I have a question. Here's a thought experiment. That was the priest, you killed the priest. Just happened to be coincidental to you speaking the monster.
Okay.
That was the priest, and priest is dead now. Priest is gonna be the boss and come back. And
So it seems
cast
like they
spells on
really
you.
don't want me to go and save now.
Priest is gonna cast spells on you next. Wait, I think we've read this one before.
Yeah. Making sure it wasn't different this time.
It would have been cute. Good morning, sunshine.
Oh!
Ooh. Hello.
That was just the front entrance.
Hello, nurse. Ooh. Do not cross. Sign for a cafe.
Okay.
Cafe.
What about Andre?
Oh, we're not inside a building.
No, we walked out the front door.
I thought we were in a lobby. I'll be 100% honest.
We're not in Hell Dimension
It's a
anymore.
fucking
so.
massive truck.
Is there like an actual word for the Hell Dimension?
No? I don't think so.
Like, is there a name for it, like in the lore or something? That would help.
The Upside Down.
The upside.
Silent Hill. I don't know. Loud Hill. Quieter. Silent Hill. I don't know. I don't have.
Open the manhole, then go back into the sewers.
Going down.
Can I just cross the street, or am I gonna get run over? I don't want to go down that dark alleyway.
Okay. This is good. That's responsible.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's also walking down this street with a katana.
Yeah.
Just casually.
You'll see it in California from time to time, I'm sure.
Where I thought I heard something.
Sure, it's not just we have a window open or like people using
Well,
drills in your house
from
or
my
something.
right ear. So.
You might feel that way. I live in an area where it like echoes a lot. So if my dog barks, it sounds like it's like coming from over there. It's coming from the opposite direction and just echoing aggressively. And it's very dislocating. No?
Oh,
Disorienting.
no.
It's very disorienting.
Is there anything in the middle of the street that I
confusing.
needed?
There's 2 yellow solid lines. 2 solid lines, which means you can't cross over it.
Making sure I'm not missing stuff. I think I have to go down this dark alleyway.
You think? More like you stink.
Well, there's nowhere else to go.
You can go.
Go your way.
You can call it another lovely day. He's having a seizure.
Yeah, just a bit.
A little. Keep
A
going
little
through
bit.
Hollow. Thank you.
Yeah. Could be something behind.
You too. Ooh, secrets. This is where you input the secret codes. And then you get to unlock
What are you
the
getting tired
flamethrower.
for? You've been just walking this whole time.
Women. That's an opinion for you. We've done it.
We finally made it home.
We did it. The journey is now complete. We gotta look for 102. There it is.
That's not my
We
place.
found it. Home sweet home.
Well, if it's 102, it should be the second door we find.
There it is. Home.
Dusty shoot.
We found it.
Man, she kind of lives in the shithole. That's not my place. That should be not your place.
So upset.
Bruh.
Or is this 002? Is this
That's
just
not my
02?
place.
002? And up floor is.
Ooh.
This pissed me off. He's very easily safe.
Apartment hall.
Aptol.
Aptol. Oh.
Apthol.
Aptol.
is my place. Why should I leave the apartment?
Good point she makes there.
She's got a good mind.
It's true.
She got a good head on her
Finally.
shoulders.
Home, sweet home.
Oh, you'll never believe the day I just had.
Dad, I'm home. Listen, something really crazy's going on.
I feel like this happened in Silent Hill 2 as well. Except it wasn't your dad.
Yeah.
Dad?
Snap?
Bad.
Oh. Yeah, this happened in Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
She covers over the thing and it's still shiny. Through her hand. She's a ghost. She's a ghost.
No.
Who are you talking to? He's dead. That's gonna stain if you don't clean that soon. Well,
Yeah, that's true.
you really...
We'll probably
You
get
have
some
all the time in the world to
remove
cry. You don't have all the time in the world to fucking clean up that mess.
You've all the time in the world to die, though.
It's gonna stain if you don't do anything about that. I would highly suggest you fucking clean it, because this is your fucking house. What do you want to live in a pigsty? You can't run from your problems forever. I guess you can.
She's running towards her problem.
I feel like that rug getting stained is a problem.
You do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
Can't believe they just fucking killed Harry like that.
Yeah. A little bit, even though it's still not, I don't think it's been officially officialized. Maybe it has, because the name and shit, whatever.
To fill your heart with hatred.
She's gonna turn into Shadow Pokemon.
Must
Oh,
be
no.
this way.
Oh, no.
One day you'll understand why.
Well, she still probably loves her dad.
You must try to remember me and your true self as well.
Those two things have not, what does that mean? Try to remember and your true self as well.
Eternal paradise.
Shooter. Yeah, let's go!
Shoot her. Yeah.
Shooter, do it. Do it!
He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order.
Still shoot her.
Yeah, still shoot her.
What will you do?
Shoot him, just shoot them both. Just shoot both of them. You can just
Where all begins.
Just shoot her. Oh, you fucking... Oh! What a fucking bitch our main character is. I'm pissed off at her. Oh my god,
What?
I'm upset. He has shield hands. He ran away because he did not like the fact you tried to shoot him. Don't do that. He's symbolic of you.
No. He's indestructible.
He's symbolic of Pyramid Head.
Wait.
That's a good idea. We'll use it. Oh, turn off the radio.
No, the spell. He's an indestructible monster.
If he swings, then you shoot him. He takes damage. If he's not swinging at you, then it doesn't. Also, we already used it on a monster question mark before. We said out loud monster question mark disappeared.
Maybe
so
I need to die
he
to
wo-
him.
No, he would
And
have
then-
disappeared. If he was monster question mark, he would have disappeared because you said the spell already. He would just be gone. He wouldn't have even appeared. He wouldn't be here right now. He would also have already just disappeared prior. You know, that's just how you use this spell, and it kills all. It doesn't just kill one randomly that's nearby. It just destroys it, kills, it gets rid of monster. Also, he's not particularly by a gate when you think about it, is he? Shoot him. That's one thing you can do as well. Ooh.
Forgot I could block.
When he walks under lights, do they just turn off? Is that just a feature that was cool? No, they just do it their own free will and volition occasionally. Look out. have to let him try and swing at you, and then... No, let him swing at you, and then shoot.
I'm trying. I need to get the timing right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Baby steps. Baby steps. Can you, like, back dodge? Side dodge and all that? What
No, you can
you?
only just, like, move backwards.
You can't, like...
You can't wave dash like Harry can.
I thought, can you, like, sidestep?
No,
Why not? Give me a reason.
because I'm dead.
Give me one reason. Give me 2 reasons. This is a good reason. This is a good enough reason, I think.
It's true. Oh, okay. Puts me back here.
No, it doesn't.
Do this?
You're late.
That doesn't answer the question, also. Did you do this? You're late.
Stop dodging the questions. And she answered it eventually, in fairness.
No, I don't think that
He
worked.
used to just swing like a mile away from you when he first was doing his stuff. He was just like a mile away from you. I swear. There you go. You go. Him.
Ouch!
Don't do that. Use the katana.
You're right.
Beat him at his own game. It's about 2 feet long. So now we know our range. Go. Just fucking come at me. He's just running around like na 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 na.
I got him. Yeah, poke him. Poke him. Poke him. Yeah, poke him.
Pokemon. This is depressing.
Fuck you. You killed my dad.
It was a dare. You can't be mad. We were just playing truth or dare. I didn't want to, but I was there to kill your dad. Please, forgive me. I'd love to see that be like
How?
a superhero movie. The guy's like, this guy killed my dad, and so I became a superhero. That's the reason the bad guy killed his dad. I don't have a map of this area, asshole.
Trying to heal because I'm feel low right now.
Kind of a mild child, I'll be honest.
Whoa. Yeah, get fucked. No. What the fuck? He did a drive-by? That's bullshit.
He's learning new tactics, Ivy. Also,
Wait,
what about-
he does a drive-by, I shoot him.
I was gonna say, what if you used a shotgun? He can't block them all.
Oh, you right. Heal can.
Yeah, probably do.
Fuck!
He can also block
He's
them
actually
all, though.
legendary. Shit! What the?
He actually can, though.
I got him one there.
Shot him in the back. You're like the first pair of shooting people on fucking Bloody Sunday. You're great at your job. Alright, get him. Step on him.
Fuck.
Step on him. Keep
Get
going.
fucked.
Shoot him. Don't give him a second. Shoot him. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, baby. Now we got his number.
Is he dead?
Fucking
Fucking go.
dumbass.
Yeah, asshole.
Fucking dumbass.
That's what you get for killing my dad.
Hello there. I'm alive now. Sorry, I was just pretending to be your father there for a second, as if he came back to life. Very inappropriate, I realize.
I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already.
Calm down. I just...
I
Calm
I
down.
have to use the bathroom at
How
least.
am I supposed to do that?
Take a Valium.
Dead.
Xanax. even.
Murdered. Get out. This is all your fault.
No, it's not.
If it weren't for you,
I'm sorry.
then go.
If it'll make you feel better, I will.
He has like a bit of an accent.
This character is interesting compared to Harry, actually. Harry is interested by everyone This character pushes everyone away. Never mind, he's still here.
Okay, like
I was wrong.
What else can I do?
What else can I do? You won't fucking leave
You're
my
giving me
house.
a decent burial. I'm sorry, Dad.
what do you do now?
I'm going to Silent Hill.
What's in Silent Hill?
Why are you going there?
But you know the origin of my birth or whatever the fuck. Why would you not know what's where Silent Hill is?
It's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've
Probably
got no
just
other
hell.
choice.
Yeah, probably just hell.
I don't care about God or paradise.
But
that's
if
what
you
she
go there,
wanted.
God and paradise are waiting for you.
But she won't get away with what she did.
She already did. She already did it though. Call the cops on her.
When
Just call 911.
I'll kill her myself.
Fucking vigilantes. They're the fucking problem.
Mhm.
Revenge doesn't solve anything.
That's right.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm going to do.
She should. Pain
How you
taught a lesson, alright?
She's a bit of a cowlick. Maybe she should get a hat.
She's a bit of a calico. She's
Yeah.
a bit of a cat.
ride?
Yes.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this.
I mean, earlier we were just fully blaming you for it.
I'll bring the car around back. Come by when you're finished saying goodbye.
You know, you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
Damn.
What about you,
Yeah, he might.
idiot? Got him. Well, so that's no reason to drive to Silent Hill. No one's gonna care if I fucking die. Dad's bookshelf. That was Dad's favorite bookshelf. That was Dad's favorite VCR. That was Dad's favorite
Oh,
telephone.
this is her dad's room. Okay.
Yeah. Generally.
I was like, you go to the hospital already? And she hasn't cleaned the blood off her vest?
Yeah. He's just gonna fucking stink up the place. You're gonna come back and it's gonna smell like a rotting corpse.
Yeah, kinda. A little bit.
Put some baking soda next to him at least. That'll help deal with the smell a little bit. Probably not much.
Just a bit. A tad.
That'll also. Oh my god, that is.
Yeah, that is just gonna encrust over.
That's gonna stain.
Liar.
That's gonna take. That's gonna.
Wait, what? What did she say?
Liar. Dot dot dot.
Who's the liar? I am confused. You have confused me, game.
Great question. I actually don't have a good answer to that one. I don't have a good retort response.
Yeah, because we didn't fucking read it.
It said liar.
Yeah, but no.
Oh, does it
there
say
was text
more?
before that.
Oh, fuck.
Just not doing. Not even gonna grab a
What
snack.
about
for
the
you.
cell telephone? Not the police, or I can't call the police or the church. Whatever will I do with this telephone then?
Man, I really need some more health.
Oh, there you go. Asking you shall receive.
I mean more like health drinks. That would be nice.
Well, you should have. You should have genied it better. You
I
should
have
have said,
3 ampoules.
Yeah.
This is the stuff. Oh,
This is the
let's go. Yeah. Probably grab the stuff to spend.
Right.
Yes.
What instead? Yeah. Ooh. They went wait.
I don't think anyone can hear, but yeah.
How would you
that'd be
feel?
neat. Be pretty cool.
Sick.
When you walk around, you got tuba noises.
Yeah, tuba song. Tuba song.
Tuba. I don't have a map of it. What do you mean you don't have a map of your own house? Who goes around?
This is my part.
Who goes about their day without a map of their apartment complex?
Me.
Probably save. Help us save.
It's a good idea. I mean, how you doing?
I'm
What have you
doing
been
okay.
up to recently?
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
I'm playing Terraria.
I see your hand is healed.
A little bit, yeah.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map. What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
We can't trust you either, so why the hell?
Here,
Huh.
take this too.
What's this?
Also a map of Silent Hill, but it doesn't lead you to Vincent. It doesn't lead you to whatever his name. Simple Works.
Oh,
Notebook, I guess.
oh, this is like the start of Silent Hill 1.
Man, they should call it Rainy Hill here, because sure rains a
Rainy.
lot, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, just trying to make conversation.
Man, they should call it a grainy hill, because it's pretty grainy.
Yeah, you know that?
What?
I recently learned I have a visual disorder. It's called visual snow syndrome. Well, it's visual snow, that's not necessarily the syndrome.
It used to be a nice, quiet little town.
Yes.
I'll-
But now,
Once the cutscene's over, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, I think there's just gonna be a lot of cutscenes for a little bit.
Yeah, it seems fucking like it, don't it?
Seems like.
Whenever you have a view like this, it usually means you're gonna hit
a
something
missing
with a
persons
car.
case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up.
Are they just constantly turning right?
My line of work.
I think I'm just
you hear a
going
lot of
straight.
It
national
looked
news.
visually like they were just constantly going right.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
Please don't vomit in my car.
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember. My childhood.
Don't fucking do that. This is also usually the camera view when you hit something with a car.
Yeah.
17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia.
Fucking hate. Stop it.
Some in the ancient
Don't remember your. That's the thing she wants you to do. Don't do it.
offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked.
Now it looks like he's constantly turning left.
Girl gave birth to a god. You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Like the Powerpuff
Her
Girl.
classmates called her a witch.
She had
She
classmates.
could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it.
She had classmates?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
In the end, that god
There was a
every
school
single
in
person
Silent Hill. That makes sense.
She had classmates she killed with her mind?
I found Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being.
One way to put it.
is trying to do the same thing again.
And she said you were going to give birth to the god also, or
I've
something.
been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too.
Why the fuck did you come here? You fucking dumbass. Dumb bitch.
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before
Go
she
on.
died, she gave the baby to my father.
Kind of like a trophy.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not gonna need this anymore. Here, you have it.
Here, you have
I
it.
was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't
She's
know who
adopted.
or
Oh
what
no.
I was.
This is a game about realizing you're adopted.
Oh god.
Shit.
This is just like Harry Potter, where if you don't have parents, you cannot be pure of heart.
It's true.
That's a thing about Harry Potter. Tom Riddle was able to become evil because he didn't have parents. Harry Potter was only able to be pure because he had parents.
A chance.
Well, he had parents, but they were dead.
Correct, but he had parental love and the love of a mother and father, and because of that, he was able to be pure. Because Tom Riddle never had that, he was never able to be pure, even if he wanted to.
That's actually kind of fucked up.
Yeah, kind of saying like orphans can never be pure good.
No.
It was kind of like, kind of a little like, calm down there, J.K. Rowling, please.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital.
Where are we?
You got the map, right?
Are we in like an abandoned motel?
Seems like it.
Gonna
Or you might just be in a regular motel.
Just found a room though, I mean?
I mean, there's
Sounds like-
electricity.
Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I never.
50 something? You don't even know? You don't even know what your exact age is?
That's sad.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Please don't correct me.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already.
Well, I quit smoking.
Well, I quit smoking. So yeah, I'm better than you.
Okay.
Roger.
That's not my name.
Wait, she's 17, so
Go on.
she would have only just been... Like, how long has she been smoking?
Probably since she was 14. I assume that's
To quit.
usually in
It's-
our state. That's probably around when smoking and alcohol drinking
I
starts.
thought it was 17 when... Or, well, 17 is when it's legal.
Well, not when it's legal, but when
Yeah.
it starts, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's
Yeah,
typically when those
when it
kind of things happen.
begins.
If they start, that's probably around the age, I'm pretty sure, 12 to like 14. Depending if you do or do not have older brother with said habit, is my assumption.
Or older sister.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong. So, now as I promised, I have a thing called visual snow,
Visual snow.
which basically
What about,
that is,
auditory snow? Do you have that?
I don't.
Oh,
That'd
okay.
be much more annoying because visual snow, what it is everything I look at has like. Have you ever seen like a TV that has like the snow on it?
Yes.
Imagine little rainbow bits of that, much smaller, of course, and that's over everything you see.
I mean, that's usually what I see when I close my eyes. Like, that's just because it's all the tiny light that's refracted in my actual eyelids that I'm seeing there. But no, it's not,
How much light do you keep in your eyelids at any given time, Ivy?
not a whole lot. It's mostly black. It's just like little specks
Mm.
of like color here and there.
Maybe you also have it. You should talk to Liz.
Maybe.
Because she has it strong. My sister Liz has it actually a lot stronger than I do.
Huh.
But-
Now I'm thinking about it, maybe I do have
Yeah,
it.
if you look, like it's much more pronounced on like certain like walls for whatever reason. very
Yeah,
pronounced.
I've noticed that like at night, if I'm looking at the ceiling or something like that.
Maybe you have visual snow.
God damn, why have you done this to me?
Well, here's the thing. This is the thing I've always sort of like known about, but I've never thought about or questioned. I've always just been like, here, I always rationalized it too, where I was just like, it's probably like, because it's dark, which is when I'd normally notice it when it was dark and like late at night. I just look at things and be like, oh, I'm not getting as much light. So it's my brain filling in the gaps and using the light I do get. And
That's
putting
what
that,
I thought too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's like remembering where, like, tracking where things was and using the light that does get from, bits and time to time.
Wait, I
to
got
try and
fully
update.
healed? I guess that was,
Yes. She got a hamburger. They got hamburgers
Yeah, she
along
got
the
a
way, and now she's
hamburger.
fully healed.
This is some dense fucking fog.
This is Silent Hill. Let's fucking go. This is what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
This is cool. I love it. But no, yeah. So like, it's cool. Like basically, it's just like constant like static over everything. It's like rainbow, like snow static.
Maybe
over
that's why it's
everything.
hard for me to tell the difference between like an HD resolution and like 4K or
It's
something
very
like that.
possible that I also maybe that's also why I don't like see that.
See, like
of course,
for,
I see
like,
even less.
frame
than you.
rates. I can tell pretty easily, but like
I
resolutions, it's
barely.
usually hard.
I
Like-
barely. If I sat down and
Like I
if
can tell if
really
something's
gave
in
a shit,
480p, but other than that, not really. Or
like
wait, yeah, 480, not like
420.
1440, something like that.
No, fair enough. But like, yeah, I mean, it's possible. That's why it's like it's just so much harder. But yeah, so basically, like that's just sort of a thing. Like
I wonder if there. How did you even find this out? Like,
Liz told. Here's the funny thing. I looked up a video about it just by chance. I found this like YouTube guy who's just like an ophthalmologist, and he talked about like eye things, and I don't even know how I stumbled across it. You know what it was? It's because I was looking for another thing I have, where like I'll look at the sky and I'll see
oh fuck.
what looks like air, like gas molecules moving around.
Tom,
What?
We're
Yeah,
at the start of Silent Hill 2.
I know. We're in Silent Hill.
Yeah, I
Toluca
mean, we're
Lake.
we're in the south
We go that
side.
way. Silent Hill 2 starts over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, like I would look at
Well,
the sky and
let's
I'd
find
see
the
that, I'd
dude.
be like, I wonder what that is. Where and like, so I'd also like can see water droplets on my eyes. I'd be like, oh wow, that's a thing. If I blink, they move around. But like, if I look at the sky, I'll see what looks like gas particles and molecules moving around. I'm pretty sure it's just liquid in my eye, at moving around because maybe because of something about the sky being so vast and whatnot. I'm just able to see more of what's in my eye than what I'm actually looking at. Perhaps
Okay.
I've no clue. But like that's the thing I think I was trying to look up, and I actually saw a video about it, and I didn't even realize I had it at that time. It wasn't until my sister texted was like, "Hey, do you see a rainbow static over everything you look at constantly?" And I was like, "You sound like a fucking psycho. What the hell are you talking about, yo? What the fuck are you on?"
Well then.
She just like texted me that, and I'm like, "No, what the hell?"
No.
And then she's like, "It's called this, like visual snow syndrome." I'm like, "Oh, I actually know about that. I've heard of that before. It's a rare condition where this, and that." And then I looked up the video and I listened to the guy, and then I listened to what she said, and I just sort of like turned off my lights in my room, and I sort of like sat there for like 20 minutes, and I was just like, I can sort of see it. And after the 20 minutes, I was like, yeah, it's still there.
I thought I heard some static on the. No, there's definitely something.
Yep. Like, oh no.
Fuck. Fuck. Shit.
What?
Right, fighting these things. Weapon is impossible.
What are you gonna fight them with instead of a weapon?
Ow! A gun!
It's still technically a weapon.
Die, you
They're
fucking
buff.
bitch. Die.
Pistol does less damage, I guess, than fucking pipe. But shoot bullet. Good perception. What else? I thought it was gonna come from the right.
No, I've got good here.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy. My sister, I then looked at the video again. I watched it, then like I gave it like 20 minutes in the dark. I was like, yeah, I still see it, only in like certain areas. And I started like paying attention. I was like, yeah, I can see it everywhere. This is something I've thought about before and never questioned. I've just been like, oh yeah, this is just like, this is how it is for everyone. And she was like,
Yeah.
I was talking to her, she seems to have it a lot worse than I, like more prominent than I do, where mine's a bit more mild, but like, if I'm like looking at a thing.
It's like not noticeable unless
yeah,
I look at something like a blank surface or something like that.
Like I can tune it out, and for most of my life, I guess I just sort of have tuned it out.
Wait,
but if I look at it, I can see it. On like surfaces, I don't know, it could be black. Black's more prominent. I can even see it on white surfaces. Whatnot. I think surfaces where there's a lot of colors, it's a little harder to see, but like a solid color type of surface, it's a lot easier. I don't know, but it's like, it's just interesting. Visual snow syndrome. I just have like rainbow stuff over. I just never fucking noted, like, never really like paid attention to it before until now. I'm like, it's fucking mental, yeah. It's fucking wild.
mental.
And then also you have it, so that's cool. We could be the visual snow. Oh. Yeah. But there's ho 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 because there's 3 of us, and then we're Santa Claus.
Right.
You get 3 hoes together.
Wait, we should ask Danny if he has this.
I have an idea. What if we got 3 hoes to form up together like Voltron and become Santa Claus? You know, you see what you see? Has anyone ever tried to do that before, though? Sorry, go on.
Has anyone asked Danny?
Not that I don't know if how far Liz has spread this information. I don't know if she has. He's a possibility.
Well, he is also colorblind, so like...
He sees less colors in the static, I guess. His rainbow static's a little less interesting. Sorry, Danny. I didn't mean to be rude. I didn't mean to be demeaning to your visual snow, if you have it, or don't. I was just like, that's crazy. I recently just
wait.
Yes.
So there are those conditions where some people can see like an extra color also.
Yeah, tetrachromia.
Yeah. How do you even like figure that out?
Well, here's the thing. Your brain has the ability to process it.
Well, yeah, but like you can just go your whole life being like, oh yeah, these are just this is what this color is, this is what this color is. And so, like maybe something like, I don't know, like cerulean is different. It is like different from blue in a way that you're like, oh, that's cerulean, yeah.
Here's the thing I want those people to answer. How does it work on a spectrum if you can... How do you, like, is it like in between? Is it on the edge?
I'm pretty sure it's anything that we perceive as like pink, something like that, because that's the in-between between like purple and...
What's the thing that is the biggest... What's the thing that is the biggest wavelength, though?
The biggest red.
Red, so it's probably something in red.
Well, yeah, no, because the reason...
I guess red's slower or something. Well,
because, like, something like magenta is not a real color. It is something that our brain, like, makes up to account for the fact that there is no... the spectrum is not a circle. Like, there has to be something between red and blue that just doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's our brain, putting something there to fill in that space.
Yeah.
But someone who
has never heard of magenta.
Yeah, someone who's never heard of magenta
does not. Well, the thing is, it's harder for them to process it. Fun fact: the ancient Greeks did not have a word for blue.
Yeah.
And so they did not see blue. They saw copper green. That's what they called the sea, was a copper green. But they thought the sea was green.
Yeah.
And so blue was just not a thing to them. Like, as you learn that there's blue, as you give it a name, it becomes more easy and more distinct for your brain. That's one of the things that, like, that guy's new. Similar to how,
he's the Swordomancer.
Why was it? No, they only spin and float, though. They don't walk, do they?
I saw one that was floating. It looks exactly the same.
But maybe they're different because
I think they walk and then they float to attack. Something like that, probably.
I don't know, maybe.
Rest.
Like, I don't know. The thing is, when I have those things where I'm just like, I don't know how to explain, like, my personal gods, me giving, like, a word to a concept so I can just, like, easily explain it and, like, compartmentalize it and whatnot, I think is a similar thing, where just, like, maybe there are, like, maybe you could, but I'm like, at the same time, I feel like you would be able to figure it out, because there is just a whole nother thing. And you're just like, well, what's that? And you're like, someone's like, I don't know that. And it just doesn't quite, it would never quite sit right to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just like, well, no, I didn't mean that. I meant the thing between those and these and that. They're just like, it's the exact same. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, but there is a thing there. Like, eventually maybe be like, I don't want to speak to it to this teacher because he keeps pointing finger at me and being mean. But But eventually you'd be like, oh shit, I have an extra eyeball. This is
I have
crazy.
an extra eyeball. What the fuck? Where has this been my whole life?
This is crazy, man. I can see so cool.
I went past it.
Don't do that. You know what I mean?
Side of the road.
There it is, the side of the road. No parking anytime. No anytime parking.
No anytime parking.
No time parking.
Here we go. Dressed up a
Anti-time.
bit.
Parking, anti.
I wonder if she does less damage when she's tired. I was thinking about that in the fight earlier with the katana. Because, like, she gets tired from swinging.
There, that's interesting.
Here's the hospital.
Cook.
Oh, wait, no. Didn't Harry visit the hospital on the north side, though? I guess we're just in a different hospital now. That's a little spool monster.
So, Silent Hill's map...
Or that's a... okay.
So where's the giant earth crater currently? That's how we'll know which... if we're in old Silent Hill or new Silent Hill.
Oh!
She
oh,
has
she
a
is
fucking pipe club. Holy shit. Okay.
Ow!
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl. Baby, my heart's on fire. Blah, 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 blah. If you don't choose me, baby, you'll lose me. I'm a nurse with a club. Ow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Information? No map?
No information.
No information.
What a time to be alive.
That was...
Alana, damn it. Oh, no. But yeah,
I
I
might
don't know.
not cut it against these fish.
Like, that's the thing. I'm
We
like,
might have to start using the shotgun just in general.
you like those art people.
Yeah,
who
we
just,
have
like,
more shots for the shotgun than the pew pew. I think it's shotgun time.
So I have a question. So are just generally, are there, is magenta the only like tertiary that doesn't really exist then?
Well, yeah, because
The other tertiaries do?
yes, because like there are wavelengths
Uh-huh.
between green and blue
That's
that
nice.
would be like, wait, what is between green and blue? Shit.
Teal?
Yeah, like something
Cyan,
like that.
I
Like
guess.
that
It'd be
light
cyan.
exists. But it's just like magenta. There is no magenta light.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not a
Interesting.
thing that can exist.
Yeah, I was always like, I wonder if like there's another light color, if it's in between somewhere, or if it is off this, like just to the left of red or to the right of.
The thing is,
whatnot.
the extra color that you would see would be somewhere like would probably be like something higher than red or something
Yeah.
lower than blue or something like that.
Mhm.
Like, oh god, if you could see like ultraviolet light or some shit like that.
Yeah, or
But more
microwave or
likely
whatnot.
it's something in between like green and blue or something like that.
I mean, who knows?
But yeah,
Because visible light is, I guess, visible light might just be an arbitrary like sector of light.
well,
maybe.
yeah, because
you
like
know.
to
You
like
might
a,
also just see something that's just on the schedule, like what is way over here.
yeah to
where
like
you just see
to a freaky squid, like ultraviolet light is in the visual spectrum.
You see visual, and then you just see like something like way over here
Mm-hmm.
instead of here. You know, maybe you just see something just a million miles away. Just
I
like,
love
what's
the
going
map of
on?
this area.
I don't know. This is fair
That was
though.
the map. Oh man, if we had missed this.
Yeah, it reminds me of the creature, the Golder bugs I talked about. The thing I made for our D&D thing, where the Toxie D&D, where it's a bug that has like the two sets of eyes, the little like slit ones and then the big ones that are sort of the fake eyes but actually are real eyes and can see, and the little ones that are really sensitive to light but can see a ton of different colors. So if it can't hunt using the main eyes, just by using the regular colors it can see, it can use see 20,000 different colors instead. You see more colors at least. So it's easier for it to distinguish something that's like hiding and camouflaging, because whatever's camouflaging is only going to be camouflaging with 3 colors, you know, instead of with 5, you know. So it's going to be easier for it. It's going to just easily detect it, like, there's the idiot, kill. Except those eyes are really sensitive, so if you like lit a torch, it would like fucking blind it, like you fucking flashbanged it.
Dad wrote about my pass in here. As always, this should be novelized.
My life is so fucking interesting. I hope this will never come to use. Maybe it's better if you'd ever know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of you going away far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then? That is something to do with you who are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thank God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. We just fucking took her. What the fuck? 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there.
I saw please, and I was like, why'd they misspell please? And then I was like, oh.
Peas. And it was there that the girl went away. Not really that she was actually went anywhere, but nor did she die. She returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Gillespie. Original self. That was the young woman burned by the mother at the sacrifice to God. Alessa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped from those flames and went on to live in a baby. And that girl of mine, of course, of ours.
It's just so weird hearing all the names from Silent Hill 1.
7 years passed before half a girl returned to Silent Hill and made an Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled in a sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alessa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. So Alessa wants to kill God, but that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I couldn't come. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed and once was dead, and from the girl's, probably Alessa's consciousness resistance. That's not the end. After God and vanished in a glow of light, Alessa appeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like the girl long ago. And then Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have helped to. I simply clutched the baby into my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like it was a dream, but I had proof it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found. In my arms, the baby. 17 years have passed. I felt like only yesterday, and again, this feels like a million years ago. I confess, I have reservations at first about raising the baby. Could I love her? The existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she was a young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led my sadness, anger, and there were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Several times I even considered abandoning her. What a terrible person I am. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go when you look at me so laughy. Yeah. So, even now, I can't forget about the girl that I love you, and I have no doubts about you. That is why I asked you to believe. My precious daughter, Harry Mason. What a strange thing to name your daughter. You know what I'm talking about? What the fuck is that kind of, what a strange status to have, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. To my daughter, Harry Mason. And to my wife, Harry Mason. Why would she ever want to publish that?
I don't know.
I thought about killing my daughter. What a just a fucking like. What a just a rude thing to publish. That's like that's the come on. Oh, there's a doll on the table.
Oh, you're just not gonna take it? Oh yeah. Could be useful.
I guess.
For a puzzle.
The day has finally come. That's right, the day when you and I will meet. I was into thinking of you here in this gloomy cell. I will never truly know your name and face until today. Now you know for the one you've been waiting for. And haven't been waiting for me too. That's why you came to rescue me. I love you now, Heather. I wanted to give you my prize doll I made to commemorate our meeting to start of this everlasting love. I can already see your smiling face. Stanley Coleman. This is disgusting. Can we leave? Can we not go to Silent Hill? Don't take the doll. Don't take the doll.
Wait, what did it say?
Don't take the doll. Stanley Coleman loves you and wants to see your face and gave you a doll.
Oh wait, me? Who's Stanley?
Or you're Heather, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he gave you a doll because I think he's a pedophile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not enough of those in this game, honest. Please more.
I think the idea is he wants to be God, and I think you're going to give birth to God, so I think he wants to give birth to God by being the dad or something, but I don't think that's how it works. I think he's just a pedophile then, therefore, is the gist.
Yo, Gerb, how you doing?
You came in at an interesting time.
Yeah, you came in at a very interesting time.
Nevertheless, how are we doing? So, we're playing Silent Hill, so this makes, what I'm saying, makes
sense within the context of the game?
Theoretically, it might also be incorrect, but it makes sense. Alright?
Oh yeah, everything in this game is an interesting time.
It's an interesting one.
Have you played these games per chance?
Yeah, have you played these before? I'm sure. I feel like a lot of kids played these in their childhoods at least, but like I don't know. Horror games were never a thing in my childhood at all.
Yeah, it's not really a thing I played anything.
Man, look at those fun.
I mean, I had a PS2. I could have played this game. I probably wouldn't have. I would have been scared.
Yeah, I didn't have a PS2 until like 4 years ago. All right, just going back on the elevator.
I'm just.
I saw a bench and that was it. I was like, oh.
I'm scoping out the areas. Gotta make sure I know what I'm dealing with everywhere.
It's so dark. You haven't seen shit.
I also didn't finish looking at everything on floor 1.
Okay, cool, fine, sure, why not? Just off this elevator, look at floor 2. All right, you know what? I think I've had enough of floor 2.
You know, being thorough, because we missed things in the other games. I'm not gonna miss things this time.
We probably missed things in this game already.
Probably have already missed things.
All right,
but I'm gonna miss less things.
Cool. It's all good. Those doors aren't even doors, man.
Not even
calm
doors.
down.
Oh, this is a door. See?
Ooh.
What have we missed to this?
Don't put down the shotgun. Calm down. It's all right. Yeah, this is the same as Silent Hill 2. I remember this area.
Did we go here in Silent Hill?
Yes, we did.
Really?
Yes, this is where we remember that time you screamed because Silent Hill like punched you on a roof.
Right. This was where Pyramid had punched us.
Yeah, he fucking punched you off a roof. Remember?
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
I forgot about this
It's this place.
How did I forget about
I don't
this?
fucking know. We're in Silent Hill. The map is exactly the same. What are you talking about?
In Silent fucking Hill.
Presenting mild audio-visual hallucinations, emotional instability, obsessive ideas, mild schizophrenia. Will continue observation. Room S12. Basically calm and cooperative with the strong sense of justice. However, according to reports, becomes very violent when overexcited. Another one for Stanley Coleman. Oh no, this is the guy who wrote The Sick Diary. A New York Times bestseller, The Sick Diary.
Oh, no.
Usually passive and cowardly, and also egotistical. Sometimes shows and acts on an obsessive attachment to particular women. This has caused violent incidents. Use caution. Oh, I don't like this at all.
He's a predator and shit?
Oh, I don't like this at all. There's nothing of interest on this desk.
Good.
Can we go somewhere else that isn't this hospital anymore?
Yeah, I don't...
Only food. Do not store drugs. I wonder if it is okay to store health drinks in here. It's not food, is
Not a
it?
health drink.
It's a drink. A drink is not food unless it's milk, which is classified by the CDA. CA is crazy.
Yeah. These aren't rooms.
They were never rooms.
Never rooms. It's actually interesting that they can just reuse an area from a previous game and just make it so certain different doors are locked and closed.
Yeah. I mean, that was the room we've actually been in before. That room was the same as it was last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know,
But no, yeah, they can just get away with it, isn't it?
can I go out the front door?
Can you go out the front door? It's a great question.
Can I just leave?
Can we not get, like, molested? No. I'm just worried we're gonna find Stanley, though.
Oh,
Why is Leonard in a hospital? I don't like this anymore, Ivy. You know what? This is a fun thing, though. This is something I haven't played with before, though. That, like, I'm worried for the character because it's no longer violence. It's now something more, like, societally unaccepted. Which is just like, there's a guy who might just sexually assault us now. Oh no. That is now just a possibility. And that's actually, like, more scary to me for some reason. Now, that's more like, I don't want that to happen now. Oh, I care about... I'd be very upset. I haven't cared much about this character if she lives or dies. If that happened, I would be very upset.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very upsetting.
Probably not exactly what they were going for, but at the same time, like, the fact that that's a thing, like, oh, that's actually interesting. It's like refrigerator horror type of stuff. But it's not refrigerator horror because they've been very blatant with it. Refrigerator horror is like, at the end, you now learn that, like, oh, everything before that is now creepy.
Yeah.
And, like, up to that moment, you're just like, well, what the fuck am I even watching, I guess?
Yeah.
But still, I don't know, I love that kind of stuff. I love that playing with you. I love it when movies fuck with you. It's cool. Just mess with expectations and mentality and all that stuff.
That's all locked off.
Correct.
No.
I think there's a room you didn't hit on the right.
Alright.
There. Cafeteria.
Ah, missed that one.
That's correct. It was in a room. Never mind. I
It
take
was
it back.
not a
I
cafeteria.
apologize. There was no cafeterias.
Wait,
By the
the
way,
cafeteria
if
is
you're still here,
smaller than
we
the
saw
kitchen.
your interview.
we watched the epic
10 out of
GURP
10.
interview. It was pretty cool.
You gave truth to power when it came to Sonic Boom. I'm just gonna say it. You showed them. You showed them who's boss. My man.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
Man, you know what they say? With doors like this, who even needs walls?
Huh?
Oh!
Nope.
Why'd they have a door for that one? Why couldn't that have been a fake door and not a real? Calm down.
No Spoogle
Not more. Don't pick up doll.
Uh.
Disgusting. I won't touch with a 10-foot pole. The organization has me shut up in here. They mean to break my will and make me forget about all that. But all I stay even sane, even if they throw me in here with lunatics. If I feel sick to the wall, that won't be worthless. I can peel it off. Can't you? That's junk those nasty wretches won't stop using. If the thing means no existence, there's no reason for it to exist at all. Just you exist to me. But why don't you haven't taken my doll with you? A gift. You must be embarrassed. You how cute you are, Heather. Stanley Coleman. What a weirdo.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
A lot of things stuck to the wall. Cookie, a toothbrush, a spoon, a Christmas card, a clock. Whoever would probably use the glue didn't even do this in the first place. Then who did? They glued a beetle to the wall.
There's a key glue. I need some kind of glue remover.
That's a giant fucking. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that's a big beetle.
That's fucking massive. That's.
Oh, there's a teddy bear out there too.
That's the least of my worries.
And a watch?
It's a clock, I guess, but it's just a watch. They call it a clock, but it's a watch. We need something to pry it off the wall.
Yeah.
Let's go find. Oh, there's a bottle of booze on the ground. There's a bottle of scotch. Bottle of red. Bottle of white.
It's true.
Billy Joel. I don't know the lyrics to that song.
Okay, and use another
It's
elevator.
not a door. It never was. There's not even a button. Fuck you, apparently. God damn it. All right. Keep moving on. Keep going. You know what?
Second
On
floor
with the
time.
show. You don't want to go to the room with the spider women again? Fucking
no.
clown nurses. They're called nurses. Spiders and clowns came to my brain before nurses, but I got there eventually.
The spider clown nurses.
It was the spider woman, the clowns, the nurses. Yeah.
One of those things.
One of these things.
Eventually you'll land on the correct thing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So what floor do you want to go to now?
The second one. Cause
Oh really? Now you
accessible.
want to? Oh wow. Oh wow, now you want to go to the second floor. Ooh,
What is
wow.
wrong with going to the first floor and finishing everything through there?
You are the problem. The floor did nothing wrong.
On the contrary, I think you did it.
That's not true either. I disagree. Well, look at bench. Well, that's crazy.
I know, right? That's not a door.
Yeah. Nope.
Is this a door?
I have my doubts. Called it. This guy knows his doors.
He knows his doors.
You don't doubt him. You don't doubt this guy when it comes to doors.
Front and back.
This is a chalkboard. Yep. Didn't think.
The chalkboards have not been.
The chalkboard has
Anything.
looks like it has a
That's
layout
fine.
of maps on it.
Oh.
Read the books at least. We don't touch with 10-foot pole, but we'll read the book at least.
Yeah.
You may have not even realized you have your own true feelings, but you sensed them unconsciously. And so you've come trying to get closer to me. This is a virtue, the path to paradise. If the door is locked, open it. Use the password of the prison gates doctor. I've always forgotten his name. Anyways, what Quack has it posted, you should have it here too. I mean, 4 numbers would have kept it going enough, but it kept going on. But isn't it a shame I'm not here? Aren't you irritated? Longing for you. I'm so cruel. I still want you, Heather. Stanley Coleman.
Like. Something here too.
Ooh, it's a typewritten memo posted here.
Wow.
What's this supposed to mean?
The first is larger than the second.
No, it's
the
not.
second twice the third.
What?
The third is smaller than the fourth.
What?
The fourth is half of the first.
Insane mental.
Okay. Let's break this down.
3 is bigger than 2 is bigger than 1.
Okay.
3 is smaller than 4. 4 is half of 1. 3, 2, 4, 1. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. No? I give up. So no, wait. The second is twice the third. The second is bigger than third. Wait a minute. What?
Four of the numbers
2,
are
1,
not repeated.
4, 3. What?
Wait, 4 of the numbers are not repeated. 3 are not in the top row.
There's more rules.
2 are not in the right row. 1 of the numbers is the final key.
There's more rules. That made it. Oh
It's
no.
locked.
Whoa.
Oh.
So. The guy said something about 4 numbers. If there was only 4 numbers, it would have been fine, but he kept on going or something like that. So maybe it's more than 4 numbers. 4 would have been easy. Fucking schmeezy.
It's a 4-letter password. Or a 4
You want to try again? And try again? So 1 is one is smaller than 2. 2 is twice the size of 3. 3 is smaller than 4, and 4 is half of 1.
Wait, 1 is what?
1 is bigger. 1 is smaller than 2.
Smaller than 2.
2 is twice the size of 3.
Size of 3.
3 is smaller than 4, and 4 is half the size of 1.
A lot of math.
The other thing, there was a whole second page that I can't remember anything from.
Yeah.
The first line is not. 4 of the numbers are not repeated. 3 are not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. 1 of the numbers is the final row, final key. So the final key is 9. 9 is one of the numbers. Wait. 2 are not in the right row, so 9 is the only number in the right row. 3 are not in the top row. So there's only 3 numbers in the top row, so you can't, none of the top row. 4 of the numbers are not repeated. What? 9 is the only number on the right row repeated, the top that is used. Top row is not used. That leaves 5 numbers. That's a very pretty map.
Yeah.
It's not going to solve your problems. We have to go
That's
look at.
locked.
We have to go find the dude's key, the dude's room, because he actually has the code or something. I think.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Can we do something? Can we go back? I'm going to take a photo of those 2 things. I'm going to try and solve that whilst you go do the rest. I'm going to multitask this, Ivy. Go back to the puzzle.
I got nail polish remover. Let's go.
We don't have nail polish. We don't have nail
Got some
polish.
perfume.
No, not nail polish. Acetone. Locker is shut tight as hell. Go back to puzzle. I'm gonna go take pictures. I'm gonna go try and solve it. You get whilst you go explore some. All right.
Yeah, I'm just double checking like what else we can do from here. I think this is our main objective here.
Next. Good. Well, here's the thing. The guy was like, "Hey, the dude has the fucking thing in his room. All right."
Wait, the guy has the thing in his room?
That's what the guy said in the notebook.
We don't have anything to pry it open.
The-
The nail polish remover.
It's glue sort of nail polish if you think about it. If you just nail
Where's
polished
that dude's room?
first floor.
Right.
But also, he's not talking about his own room. He's talking about a different guy's room. That is the code.
Yeah. I kind of just want to try and solve this puzzle first.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I can tell.
Second is twice the third.
Hmm. Far one on. Here. Okay. So, key stuck on the wall. Can't pull it off. This stuff smells a little strange. Wait, equip? I can equip perfume? This takes off nail polish. Fine. I just want to use it. Use the nail polish remover. Let's go! Got the stairwell
Genius.
key. Yeah.
We've done it. We've cracked this cape.
Well, now we have access to the
What,
stairs.
you don't want the beetle?
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
Wait, now we have access to the stairs.
You and maybe have access to the stairs.
I want to solve this puzzle though.
Yeah, I do too.
Let's go back to that.
First is larger than the second. Second is twice as big. Oh, four.
Two. Hmm.
Was there a 0 on that? Wait.
No. There's no like pound sign or anything either.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So
7, 8, 9.
4, 5, and 7, 8, 9 are the only ones we can use because, what's it? 3 are not in the top row, 2 are not in the right row, and one of the numbers is the final key, ergo 9. Also, 4 of the numbers are not repeated.
Mm-hmm.
So, only 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9 are options. 9 has to be used. So, that's the question though. The first is larger than the second. The second is twice the third. The third is smaller than the fourth, and the fourth is half the first. Where possibly can 9 be? Because 9, you can't have half of it. And 9 can't be smaller than something.
Mm-mm.
So, where the fuck does it go?
Wait, look at this.
I already have everything.
The first is larger than the second.
Yes.
The second is twice the third.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's 8.
Third is smaller than the fourth. The fourth is half the first.
Exactly.
What's that?
So it's not. It can't be the first or the second. 4 is half of 1, so you can't have half of 9. That's not a.
Show me the thing so I can look at this.
It's not a true number. That'd be like 4.5. Similar with 2, or was it? The second one is twice another number, but at the same time, 4.5 would have to 9 would be twice 4.5. You can't do that. Third one is smaller.
4 of the numbers are not repeated. So no numbers are repeated.
There's 5 numbers.
3 of the numbers
Wait a
are
minute,
not in the top.
There's 5 possible numbers. 4 of them aren't repeated. Maybe one of them is, of the 5 available. Only one number possible can repeat. Keep going.
No, but 3 are not repeated in the top row.
Wait, 3 are not repeated? Or 3 are
Right.
not in the
No,
top row?
3 are not
No,
in the
3
top
are
row.
not in
But
the top row.
so there
Not
could be
repeated.
1 in the top row.
No, wait.
There can be 1 in the top row.
Oh,
2
I
are
guess
not in the,
3
and 2
are
of
not.
them.
Oh,
and,
okay, that shit. I thought it, I
and 2
interpreted it
of
as
them can't be in
D3.
this row.
Interesting. You're right, you're right.
One of the numbers is the final key. So one of them has to be 9.
9 has to be it.
2 of them
Okay,
can't
so-
be in this row, and 3 of them can't be in the
But
top row.
9
So there's only
still
1 in the
can't.
top row.
9 still can't be twice or a half. Or have half of it to anything. That still can't be the case.
The first is larger than the second. Second is twice the third. Third is smaller than the fourth. The fourth is half the first.
Yeah. So let's just ignore 9 for a second. We'll start with an order we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Third is small. Fourth is half of the first. What is something that we can have half of, and the third is then smaller than the fourth? What's something we can have half of and then have less of? What are the possibilities there?
We can have. So wait.
It has to be an even one. The fourth has to be an even one to have half of it. So
I'm thinking it's 4.
So 4. It can only be 4. Well, actually, it could be 4, 3,
half,
or 2.
And then also.
It could be 4, 3, or 2 are the only options that could be half. Because we have to know something else has to be after. Well, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 is possible. 4 could be 4, 3, 2, or 1.
The thing is, it can't. Only one of the numbers is in the top. That's why I'm thinking it's 4. Because half of 4 is 2, and that's one number at the top. But 2 of the numbers aren't in the second row, so that makes me think that 6 or 3 is one of them.
And then the third is smaller than the fourth. So the third is going to be one of the top row. So the third has to be 3, 2, or 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now the second is twice the third. So that means 1, 2, or 3. So it can either be twice, so it could be 6, 4, or 2.
It can't be 2 because
3 is smaller. So I'm doing all the possible possibilities, ignoring further rules, just with what we have information-wise.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what are the entirety of possibilities.
What works out mathematically? Yeah.
What are the entirety of possibilities? Up there like an idiot. It's 3, 2, 1. It has to be double that, so it could be only 6, 4, or 2. And then the first is larger than the second. And half
The
of the
second is
The second
6, 4, or
is
2.
6, 4, or 2, and has to be larger than 4, 3, 2, or 1. So the fourth is half the first. So first is larger than the second. So it has to be 7. So I guess the first is 8, but where does 9? But 9 get it? Well, so for the first one, it has to be 7, 8, or 9. Has to then go into half. Then for the fourth, so.
Can't have half of 9. Like.
Third. Second. Twice. Third. So.
Also
8,
remember,
3, 4, 6.
there are 2.
And now we go to the rules. Yes, so
There are 2 in this row. Or wait, is it rows or columns? Hold on.
There's never says columns. Always says rows.
Oh, so it's 2 of them are gonna be 4, 5, 4, 6.
Well, it says right row, but I guess right row means column, doesn't it?
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's confusing.
So yeah, this one.
3 are not in the top. So I guess there can be 2 from the top row. Only 3 cannot be in the top row.
Yeah.
2 are not in the right row.
Well, it says 2 are not in the right row.
So
that
either
makes
1
me
or
think
3 are in the right row. One of the numbers is the final key.
So wait, are you saying that one of them has to be in the top row and the right row?
So here's the thing: 3 are not repeated in the top row.
Oh yeah, you're
so
right.
1 or 2,
it has to be 3. Yeah.
2.
It can't be anything else.
And 2 are not in the right row. So either 1 or 2 of the right row, or 1 or 3 of the right row are used. When I say that we usually use 1 from the right row or 3 from the right row. I should probably rephrase a little bit.
So it has to be 3 and 9. 3 and 9 are some of the numbers.
4 of the numbers are repeated.
Because the last one has to be.
So I think, here's the thing. I think there might be a pattern we have to add to this, though.
Is it not just 4 numbers?
4 of the numbers are not repeated. 3 are not in the top row. 9 never finds a place to be able to be added into this. There's no point where 9 will make sense with the rest of everything else.
But 9 is the final number.
Correct. So unless 9 just gets slapped in there. But also 4 of the numbers aren't repeated, or not repeated. Are there other numbers that are then repeated? Which is why I think there might be a pattern we have to put these into that we have to get from fucking Captain Gobstopper's room or whatnot. Let's go find Captain Gobstopper's room.
Okay, fine.
Let's go look for it. What's the guy's name even? Oh, a stairwell. That was awesome. So cool. Can we look on the map for Captain Gobstopper?
I already went to his room and got the key and stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did
Wait,
that.
so what was the pattern then? He said he had the key. The guy's the key. Not the dude, not Stanley, but the Captain Gobstopper.
I have the stairwell key. That's what I got from the thing.
You got that from Stanley's room, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Not Stanley's room. Captain Gobstopper's room.
Who's Captain
The
Gobstopper?
guy who's like, oh, the fucking Nurse Ratchet or whatnot. What are those guys? Read the notebook he has by the door again.
Oh, fuck.
Read the notebook by Puzzle Door again, and it talks about there's like a guy who has the code, and oh man, if he used 4, would fucking some this or that.
Where is she?
That's the front entrance, where you killed 2 people.
Yeah, but there was not a third one there before.
Maybe she moved here recently. I don't know. Maybe she's looking for fucking medical attention, and you're just a psycho running around a hospital with a shotgun. Maybe that's the case.
She's a nurse. She probably works here.
Maybe she was recently hired. I don't know. Maybe she's just a new hire.
So there was a notebook?
Is this Captain Gobstopper's room?
This is the save room.
I'm saying go back to the guy. I don't remember who the guy's name is that we're looking for the room of. Maybe the director's room?
What room are you... What else was in the room that you're thinking of?
There's a book by the door we can't open. The guy, Stanley, is like complaining about this other guy who is the ordinary, or whatever that term is, of the floor, who has a key to the room, who has the password to the room with the numbers. He has it, and he's like, oh man, if only he did this with the password, oh, that would have been so simple, but he kept going. If it only was 4 numbers, but he kept going, or something like that.
Oh.
And he's talking about Captain Gobstopper. I don't remember his name, so I'm using an intermediary because I don't remember, but not Stanley, Captain Gobstopper.
Okay, well,
I don't even remember the guy's name.
So it sounds like we need to recheck every room.
No, let's go back and reread the fucking notebook so we know
Where
what the
was
guy's
the
name is.
notebook, though?
Right
That's
next to the door! With the puzzle.
Okay.
I've said it several times, and I will shoot you. With anger.
Oh, you better.
I'll shoot you a glare.
I hope.
Go to the notebook. Go to the notebook. Because we don't like reading around here.
No book.
Yes. It's not true.
It's
That's
good
not
in
how
my
we feel.
book.
Turn, turn, turn. Turn, turn, turn. And then right. Is it in that hallway? Or wait, is it not on that desk? Look, wait. There was something around here that had, fucking, I swear it was in the hallway.
I went in here.
Maybe it wasn't here. Is this where there's a notebook?
This was where we found...
Was this there's another notebook.
Perfume and the other thing.
No, this is before that, I think. It was, because it was that, you did that after we first introduced the puzzle. This was right before we introduced the puzzle.
What is the other door we here? There's no other doors we can enter on this floor. There's nothing else on this floor.
We read another book that had a baby doll next to it. I thought it was on that table. It's
Probably
over here.
downstairs somewhere.
I thought it was right before we went in that room. I could have sworn. Go anyways. I fucking swear it was there. So it marks off. Oh, well, that might not
Maybe
be
the
book.
visiting room? I don't remember.
Where's the
what
visiting rooms?
I don't remember what was in there.
We'll just go to the visiting room anyways. Something to do.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the first room. Wait a minute. It's not here either.
Wait, what?
The books are disappearing. Do you have an inventory of notes? You might have a note
Has she
inventory.
been putting them in
Memos. We've had memos all the whole time.
We've had her. We've had all this stuff.
Stanley's diary. East Hall. East Hall. East Hall.
Okay.
All right, let's see who Captain Gobstopper really was. Next. Next. If the door's locked, open it, use the password for the prison gates. Doctor. I've forgotten his name. Captain Gobstopper. Anyways, that quack has it posted. He should be here, too. I mean, 4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept on going. Isn't it a shame I'm not there? Aren't you interested? I'm waiting for you so long. So we have to, where's the we have to go to the doctor's room. The doctor was Captain Gobstopper the whole time, by the way.
Okay.
Map. Doctor room. There's the director, but that's not a doctor. I mean,
There's
he
the
might.
doctor's lounge.
But the director just does movies, if I remember correctly. Next floor. There's the nurse's station, but that's not a doctor. That's a nurse's. The shower room, but that's just not a doctor.
We still
it's a
haven't come
shower.
to the 3rd floor.
So-
There is very much something possibly on the 3rd floor.
Could be a doctor's room, actually, now that you mention it. Oh, by the way, look out for that.
Yeah,
Good job.
I'm watching out.
And the basement, too, that's right. Alright, we'll do the 3rd floor first. So it
Do
is,
we
so it
even
is.
have a map of the basement?
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't see a doctor's room down there, though, so that's why I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Pyramid Head? Is that you?
Pyramid Head.
Oh, we
There's-
can go to the roof.
There's a 1st floor, 4th floor. That's crazy. Floor number 4. How about some more? There's a notebook on the floor.
Oh, God.
Disgusting. Not the, yeah. No dolls, please. No dolls at all. I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly you too, Stanley Coleman.
I assume that means we get pushed off by Pyramid Head.
This is very likely. I think
I think
RF. Roof. Roof.
elevator control room.
Ooh, we can control elevators using that.
Yeah, it's true. Don't want to get shoved.
We could be the god, not of a child who is the god, but we could be the god of elevators if we.
So
use
now I
elevators.
am wondering, like, what is the significance of his name in
Yeah.
the 2nd game?
I'm not wondering that at all. Couldn't tell you. Harry? Henry? Parents?
James. That was his name.
Maybe it was James. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, it was James.
I keep thinking it's a T name for some reason.
No, I remember
Or
because
Harry.
because the first cutscene, like when you open the game.
James.
Uh-huh.
Right. Torrent. So, what were we talking about him again?
I was wondering, like, what is like the significance of the 2nd game in relation to the other 2?
Well, might be just its own unrelated story.
That's what I'm like. That's what I thought at first, but now I'm wondering because like we're in the hospital from the 2nd game, not the 1st game.
Well, it's the same town. We're
yeah,
just in a different portion of it, I guess. I don't know if we're in old or new Silent Hill currently. Heather, my most sacred lover, I'm always watching you, no matter where you are, what you may be doing, I've never lost sight of you. I know you feel intensely lonely, but with a single key in this door, the feelings won't stand in the way any longer. We haven't been able to see each other for so long. Be patient, it's just a little longer. I'll be patient too, even though I'll hold you in these hands of mine. The key is in this behind the shelves in the underground garage. Why there? I asked the idiot doctor. There's not a single person who's right here in the head that's just in the hospital. I mean, all of Silent Hill except me. Stanley Coleman.
okay.
Like, this is scary. Like, just a fucking guy being like, I'm in love with you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Now, that's scary. The end.
Huh.
Ooh, an elevator. It's crazy. I didn't realize it.
Okay, we've unlocked 3rd floor elevator.
You couldn't do it before?
No. Wouldn't let us.
Wild.
Alright.
Crazy how life just works out that way sometimes.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
So where the hell is Captain Gobstopper?
And also we found another entrance to this fucking room. Or, like, this password door.
Yeah. Special treatment room. Haven't gone there.
I thought that was a different door.
Locked, bro. There's no radio, so we're good. We're cool. There's a TV. That's nice. Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
No.
Feeling freely, your ebony hair like this night sky scattering fragrance to my heart, a clamoring my chest as storm you trifle with it. Your pristine glance at a feast, you smile, the thoughts disturb my breath and opium drives me mad. Eric, my great poet who conveys my feelings so well, I shouldn't have let you in this place to get me, so I'd never gone crazy, and it's superbly enjoyable to drown my love in you. Why won't you accept proof of my love, Stando and Salamorna now? After all, you and I exist as one, and I give to you as the same as I give what to me, Stanley Coleman. Fascinating. What a guy. What a fucking freak. Ooh, it is on. Right? Not good.
I fucking knew it.
What are you doing in here? You're a fucking nurse. This is for patients. Also, I like the thing he was talking about having patience, but he's a patient here. I was like, that's funny. Hee-hoo-ha-ha, basically, was what my thoughts were on the situation.
Nothing in here, just a dead nurse? Okay.
Well, now there is. I mean...
I'm glad that only took one shot. Like, I can just knock them down and then kick them to
It's
death.
called it's a fucking...
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
I'm on the wall. Punishment for brutality towards patient. 12 hours confinement in special treatment room. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact chief if you have any questions. Handwritten. The trick is not to leave any mark. The other thing, this looks like it was written first. The chief is a pervert. Christie would have been better off if she had been fired.
What? The director's room. Is the director the chief, though? Or is the director just filming a movie about this hospital?
No, dude.
How does he get a dedicated room? That's just my question. And where's the doctor's room? Where's Captain Gobstopper's room, for goodness goddamn gracious? Goodness dang sake.
Okay, what?
So there's the doctor's lounge.
I'm looking at the base. Yeah. Doctor's lounge, yeah.
I guess that's the only thing that directly states doc.
Sure.
What is it? Ooh, sweet.
And we went there. That was like, oh, there's just one of the things.
There might be a code written on the wall if you look at the ceiling. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, the ceiling.
Yeah.
Let me just look at that real quick.
Not in the room. The roof. I'm gonna jump off the roof. I need
Right, pyramid head.
Oh, there
Oh!
is. There's two of them.
Okay.
They had big hands for giving hugs. They also had arms, which are also necessary for hugs.
True.
He walked into that. There was a book in that corner, right? Right? The forwards corner. I think there was just a book there prior. They were good. We're
There
good.
was something.
Maybe in Ghost. The question really, though, is what's happening to the dolls. Because we're not taking those with us, for God's damn sake. I'll promise you that much.
No, we're not taking. Someone else is taking.
We're also not taking them with a 10-foot pole. Or touching them. Neither is happening. Not around here. Not under my watch, I'll tell you. No, sir.
Alright, basement time.
You want to. For me.
It's o'clock. It's not a good time of day for when I need something to say. Submachine gun bullets. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Okay, cool. In here, nothing. Okay, not a room. Not a room. Don't even pretend it's a room. That's not a room. Don't make me go to the squeaky wheelchair, please. With blood coming. Oh no! I don't like this. I hate this. Why have you done this to me, game? I can't believe Tom just missed out on that. That was like one of the most fucking tense things in the entire game. Oh my god. But I got a submachine gun though. Ooh. Stun gun battery? We never got a stun gun. We've been missing an item this whole time? You're just like, yeah, put them up. Put them up. I'll show you what for. Yeah, I see. Looks like someone went to town over here. Okay, yeah. So she's not gonna look in the elevator. That's not a door. That's not a door. And that's a door.
Have you
Nothing.
checked the time recently? It's not piss o'clock, I'll tell you that much. What's up? How we doing?
Tom, you just missed one of the most tense things in the entire game.
I heard you fucking bitching and moaning. God, I can't believe Tom's not here. Like,
you missed it. It was awesome.
it's a sick prank. But I see right through it. So, how's it going? So what I missed? Tell me.
I'll just go back through it and show you. Okay.
This I don't know if it's true because Ivy can't improv and come up with it.
Yeah, no. So, you turn this corner.
Yeah.
There is, on the floor, there's machine gun, like, bullets. Like, you pick them up.
Yeah.
And then you go this thing is, like, spinning and, like, it's squeaking. And you walk towards it. And then it just slows down as you get close to it. And it's like, and there's this pool of blood. And then you turn the corner and there's nothing there. And there's a submachine gun on the floor.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. You know what's interesting?
Yeah, now we have a submachine
We didn't
gun.
solve the mystery of the wheelchair in the apartment building.
Yeah.
We had no resolution to that.
It's interesting. This game has been doing something with wheelchairs.
Yeah.
They're important for some reason.
Yeah. Was there a
what the-
character in a
wait.
wheelchair in the first game? Like, was Gillespie in a wheelchair at the end of the game or
I don't
something, maybe?
remember. There's some significance to wheelchair. Streaks of blood as if something got
Streaks
dragged or continuing on the back.
As if something got dragged along a wall.
No, it's more likely to start from the back of the shelf.
Oh, is the shelf bleeding? Oh no.
Shelf wall, but I can't. There's no way I can move the shelf
What
either.
if you just fucking tried, you asshole? That doesn't look even that heavy. And it's not like it's you. Why are you don't give a shit about shelves? Push it over. I hate that kind of personality. Or just like, I can't do this. I couldn't move a bookshelf. You can. It's literally just you willpower through it. You don't need strength. If you give up, it's because you gave up. Like, in my previous job, I used to lift bookshelves with willpower in ways that it was probably pretty dangerous and I shouldn't have been doing it. Because I was taking it as if I had the strength to do so. So if I, like, lost my breathing, I probably would have, like, the bookshelf would have came down on me and crushed me, and I couldn't have done anything to, like, get it off me. Unless there was someone else there to, like, save my life, I would probably die. Just be being crushed by a bookshelf.
Yeah, there's also like bullet holes and shells all over the floor.
I don't see how that's our problem.
And
Oh, this place has a fucking elevator. That's cool. But that's cool.
yeah, very cool set piece.
Now we have to
that a
go
lot.
to a garage and get a key to go get Coleman Stanley or something, right?
It's true.
We go to the doctor's garage where the doctor put the key. We probably have to find the doctor's name so we know what garage is the doctor's.
Mm-hmm.
We also have to go to the doctor's room and get his code.
So where else is there to go? There's like the roof floor.
The roof. The doctor's office is probably the roof, I'd say. Let's go to the lounge. It just has the doctor's name, doctor on there, so it's worth a shot.
All right, you say
Floor
so.
one.
Yeah,
I mean, what else should I say? That's right. Correct.
don't touch me.
Good. What is there to see? What is there to say? Yip yippee. Hip hooray.
I kind of want to just go up to that nurse and fucking like take care of her so we don't have to deal with
That
that.
is called psychopathy. Look at the desk that has boring documents. Nope, boring documents. No, right? Well, I guess it's left. Yeah, left. 180.
What is she looking at here?
Something about Leonard.
Wait, what?
Guy wrote the sick diary. Leonard is the first guy. Stanley's the second guy.
Okay.
Still nothing. Okay, I thought maybe there'd be something of interest on the desk now. Wait a minute. No, go back. Read their things. S12, something 7, right? S12.
S12.
The fuck is S12? SO7. Sonic 07.
Ah, yes.
Sonic 12. Fucking S is not a number is the only issue. And then 0 is also not a number is the only issue.
What number in the
greedy-
alphabet? What number in the alphabet is S?
Presenting mild, greedy pelicans, hallucinations, and emotional instability.
Mhm.
Obsessive piano puzzle.
You're right.
I don't know.
I'm not getting from this.
1279.
1279.
12, you can't use zeros, and 9 has to be the last one.
Wait, hold on.
I'm grasping at straws here.
something here.
That's genius. Fuck you.
You
Damn it.
fucking dumb bitch.
I thought you were a genius for a second. God damn, you're smart to think of it though. Good notice. The fuck is the doctor's quarters? Where's upon it are they even?
I don't know.
By the way, I'm pretty sure the thing you said about blasting, like, just want to shoot a nurse was probably something that the people who have been, like, put into this asylum have said in the past. Just gonna say. Those are very strong words, Andy. That's probably what got some of the people in here. Look at that map on the left, just the whiteboard. Just like look at it. Is it a map?
No.
No, it's not.
It's just nothing.
That's just where pieces of paper were posted up and taken down. That's why it looks like that. I thought maybe it was a map or something. Fucking god. 127.
Alright.
1207 and then ends with 9.
Nothing.
Keep pressing buttons and see if it ever stops you. No, it never stops you. Interesting. Okay, gotcha. I was wondering if we kept pressing buttons if eventually it'd say, wrong, and we'd know how many buttons we had to press at that point. You listening to the different sound it make? We're like,
No, I'm just
we're like
seeing it.
we're like our ear up to a locker, doing listening to the sounds as if it
Yeah.
clicks.
Alright.
Can't handle the hat. Get out of the kitchen.
That's true.
What's the plan now? Look at. I just want to look at the map one last time and try, because I was only looking for doctor before. Examining room, not an office though. Shower room is also not an office. Nurse's station is not the doctor's. So what's the Mercissa tracker rooms? What the fuck does that say? Is that a woman's locker room?
Women's locker room.
It's so hard.
Also a men's locker room.
Elson room? What's that?
Linen room.
It's not a doctor's office.
How can you fucking read these?
I'm trying my hardest. Go down a floor just one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Garden is probably not the room. Document room. We never tried to go in the ladies' room.
Oh,
We never went into the ladies' room.
good point.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, why the hell not? At this point, we're so
At
fucking...
least give it a try.
We are so fucking boned that why the hell not? You know, let's just sit back, calm down, and just go to late once our goddamn lives.
Yeah.
Mentally and emotionally, I mean. You know, it's nicer than the men's bathroom. This is a psychological. This is just symbolic. Don't worry, this is not. We're not literally going to encourage people to do that. But just this women's room, they're nicer. Probably they're cleaner than men's rooms. There's less people pissing, you know, rubbing shit on the walls. There's less of that.
And there's nothing.
This place
Not a
fucking
door.
sucks. Wait. What's up with the... Is that a wall for examining room 2? What's that? Is that 2 entrances to it? I assume both entrances don't work if one doesn't, but I'm curious now more than anything.
I mean,
Well,
this is annoying.
that's something that Stanley probably would do, so okay. I don't support that. Stop it. Do it again.
All right, there we go. Now this floor is completely free of bullshit.
Women. Oh, yeah,
Women.
yeah,
Yeah. All right. So
We haven't. Let's go to C2, where the fucking
I'm gonna
where fucking Charlie's Angels were.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save before doing that.
That's an idea. That's a thought. Now, don't just leave the room. Can you, like, try and reverse go back the way you did and look at the floor? There's just books on the floor. I'm just interested by those. Can you?
Okay.
Nothing of interest on the shelves or the floor.
Yeah, because she's just a fucking dumb teenager. She's not interested by anything.
What if they were Twilight? Then she'd care. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
So
what if?
that's all I'm saying is the kids these days, they don't understand what books are. Or
It
good.
was this one, right?
They don't understand. Yeah, C2. They don't understand good or evil. It's C2. Blast them.
But not. Ouch!
Blast them.
It looks like there's a whole lot of nothing in here.
This room kind of stupid. I don't like it.
This room is kind of worthless. They don't actually do a whole lot of damage.
Not particularly. Why do we have perfume? What the fuck?
I
would
don't
that
know.
be? Look at the inventory for things I haven't been paying any attention to. Maybe the perfume is a number when we think about it.
What the fuck?
Huh?
What?
Is that Pyramid Head? That's Pyramid Head. That's Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head?
That's Pyramid Head.
Oh.
No, that's Pyramid Head. Without the pyramid. Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head without the pyramid. Yankee without the brim. Yeah, that's awful.
Okay.
That's horrifying.
Okay, no.
That's awful. That's terrifying.
No. Don't like that.
That's
No.
a nightmare. That's terrifying. That's awful. Wow.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
Mm-mm.
Let's not do that again. Oh. Yeah. No. Alright, so what's the plan now? What are we gonna do? What's the idea? What's the plan, man? What's the Haas boss? You already saved.
I know.
No. What's the big idea? What are we trying to accomplish right now?
What is to be accomplished?
So C2 was a bunch of
Bullshit.
hot shit, hot crap.
Bunch of bullshit.
Not a great idea.
There's
Probably,
a weird
no.
space in the wall in the storeroom in the basement.
That's true. Fascinating. And the further elevator there.
And upstairs. Upstairs.
Try again.
Upstairs.
All right, good job. We get out of that.
I'm gonna try the roof.
Yeah, that's really all we haven't done. Really, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
C2 and was like that. That was all the only other thing. It was like we just ran off of that. Yeah, I guess just let's go to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's an elevator control room, and then I guess plenty of stuff to see. I think there was a puzzle the first time around, so we had to drop a golf ball down like a hole, or some shit like that. But we couldn't let there be water.
I'm wondering what that noise is. Okay, what is this? Okay, no, that's fine.
Just your imagination.
It looked significant.
Might just be like the sound of stairs settling. Roof.
Hello. Hello. That's not a door. Ouch.
Move.
Aha! Out of the way!
Move, groove and move. Zip zap zop. Zip it be. Good job.
Okay, okay. Anything? 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 Anything?
So there was
Please.
kind of a broke ass ladder. No, not ladder at all. Submachine gun bullets, hey.
Oh, okay.
Keep
There was
going,
at
keep
least
moving,
something
keep
here.
moving, keep
There was at
moving.
least something here.
There's never a good reason to stop moving.
Alright, let's assess the situation.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Not good.
So,
But
read
we
the
got
memos again.
submachine gun bullet.
Can we read the memos again? Oh wait, actually, let's look at the item. I want to refresh my memory.
So there's the Daz notebook,
That's a good
and
one.
this is the only item we have.
We can equip it?
We can equip it, yes. I don't know what that means.
Let's not.
And I'm worried. I'm worried about equipping it.
I am too.
That sounds scary.
I'm also worried about equipping it. Let's not do that. Let's read the memos. Let's start from visiting room. Let's start and just go down the list.
Mm-hmm. This day has finally come. That's right, the day when you and I will finally meet. I will always think of. I was always thinking of you here in this gloomy cell. I never even knew your name or face until today. Now I know who you are, and you're the one waiting for it. Haven't you? And waiting for me too. That's why you came to rescue me. Oh, how I love you, Heather. I want to give you my prized doll I made to commemorate our meeting. The start of this everlasting love. Ah, I can already see smiling face. Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
The organization has me shut up in here. They mean to break my will, to make me forget all about her.
All about that.
But I'll stay sane even if they throw me in here with lunatics. How about if I stick this into this to the wall? That would be worthless. You can peel it off, can't you? But that junk those nasty wenches won't stop using.
Nail polish remover?
I guess so.
We hate nail polish around here.
If a thing has no meaning,
Evil wenches.
there's no reason for it to exist at all, just as you exist for me. Why haven't you taken my doll with you? My gift must have embarrassed you. How cute you are, Heather. You may not have realized your own true feelings, but you sense them
Consciously.
unconsciously, and so you're trying to get close to me. That's a virtue, the path to paradise. If the door is locked, open it. Use password for the prison gate. Doctor.
Use the password for the prison gate.
Yeah.
That quack has it posted. Should be here too. Good enough.
I mean,
4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept going. So, oh, it's not posted in his room.
no. He posted it on the wall. Probably that's the thing that we've read.
To open the gate.
Yeah.
To open the prison gate. 2S ego abdom. I don't remember what she said to open the gate monster last time.
Flowing freely, your ebony hair like the night sky. Wait, ebony? What is ebony again?
Black.
Okay. Yeah, I'm blonde.
Jet black.
Night sky, scattering fragrance, my heart clamoring in my chest like a storm, rifle in it.
I should say deep black, not jet.
Yeah. Your pristine glance, like a feast when you smile. My thoughts disturbed, my breath like opium. It drives me mad. Eric, a great poet who conveys my feelings so well. I shouldn't have let the place get me.
There was also a period for like opium.
Yeah.
That was a different sentence. Like opium. You just said
Should
breath.
never have gone crazy, but it's superbly enjoyable to drown in my love.
You're supposed to be sane, you asshole. You said you were gonna do that.
But why won't you accept proof of my love?
Because we're shy and embarrassed. We went over this already
Don't
as
stand
well.
in ceremony. Don't stand on ceremony. After all, you and I exist as one. What I've given to you is the same as what I give to me.
He gives you dolls, and he also gives himself dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. One more.
There's 2 more.
So?
Heather, my most sacred lover, I'm always watching you no
We've
matter
realized.
where you are or what you may be doing. I have never lost sight of you. I know you feel intensely lonely. Yet, with a single key to this door, those feelings won't stand in the way any longer. We haven't been able to see each other for so long. Patient. It's just a little longer. I'll be patient too, even though I long to hold you in the hands of mine. The key is behind the shelves in the underground garage. Wait,
Keep going.
why there? Ask that idiot doctor. Not a single person here who's right in the head, not just in this hospital. I mean, in all of Silent Hill, except me.
What about us, asshole? Fuck you. You dick.
Guess we weren't in Silent Hill when he wrote this?
No, we were. He only met us today. He said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly, you too.
It makes me want to fly you too. Like a plane. He's gonna fly you, by the way. He's gonna use you like an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a threatening thing to say to someone, actually. I'm gonna use you like an airplane. That's like the right corner, maybe? Nope, nothing. No. Run, escape, escape, run. Run, escape, escape, run. Against that wall, I think there's some drainage thing. Oh wait, no, there was that. There's some drainage thingage.
Yeah.
Nothing to him.
Nothing to
Is there anything in the middle? Perhaps?
the middle.
Yeah. It was worth a try. You gotta
Nothing
say,
in the
I was
middle.
thinking. Monkey in the middle is all that seems to
Monkey
be
in the
present. Fucking dead dumbass in the middle. You know what I'm talking about? Oh no.
I was low in health anyway.
Oh, you didn't get thing. You didn't get stolen.
No, I didn't. Huh. That was just an event for that room.
Unless that counts as room, like floor 4 maybe counts as Silent Hill. if you died outside the hospital technically?
I guess, yeah, I died outside the hospital.
Maybe. I don't. I'm just throwing guesses
I'm
and
gonna
numbers
go
and figures,
back
tearing the
to
puzzles
top
apart.
floor, grab the thing, and get out. This time without getting hit.
What thing do we have to grab up there?
There was just the bullets, which I figure is good to have.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? The
Yeah, see,
more
there's
the
that
merrier.
noise.
Just your imagination. Come on, calm down. Hey, fuck off. Bitch. Secret bitch.
Put off this. And
Bing,
yoink,
bada, boom,
yoink.
boom, boom.
All around. And
Golden
good
corral.
job.
Right,
GG's,
good
GG's.
job. Now it's
Well, I have extra bullets. That's
you
good.
gonna keep bragging about that? You gonna keep that?
Yeah.
You
I'm
keep
very
saying
proud
keep
of
using
it.
that one?
I'm very proud of it. All right. So now what?
So now we know a little bit clearer that it's the key, it's the thing to the gate. The code to the gate is the code to the room. He keeps it posted somewhere. The doctor does. Captain Gobstopper keeps it posted somewhere. And that the key to Psychopath's room is in the underground garage behind the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mention.
Keeps it posted.
He should be here too. He should be here too. Oh, he's just saying that the doctor's a quack, so he should be in the asylum. He should be locked up as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's saying. He's just being like rude. Fucking goddamn. What if he is? What if he is? What if he is here too?
What if
What if he is room C2? That's why Dr. Man steals you out of there. Something written on the fucking walls. I don't. Oh, Jesus Christ, goddamn. What if you interact with? Does it do anything? I guess they must have been in that elevator.
Yeah, I guess so.
Astute observation.
Yes.
Is this a garage? What if you use the perfume as a lubricant? Just pour it on your arm. I can't use that. What does equipping the perfume possibly do?
I don't know.
Maybe the nurses will think you're one of them. This stuff smells a little strange. What if you use it and go into the nurses' room? And they'll think you're nurses because you smell like nurses. They don't have eyeballs. Do it. What if I double dog dare you?
Can't believe you just double dogged me like that.
I only just double dog. I did not double dog ban dare you. Don't accuse me of anything. Ever.
Can't fucking believe this.
What possibly could equipping it mean?
I don't know.
Other than you sweat?
Well, it smells strange.
That's
We don't
why,
know where to
like,
use
if it
it,
smelled good,
suppose.
I wouldn't have said go there. But because it smells strange, you read those like notes on that board? The one on like the far, yeah. 1-8.
That one?
These ones, these corner notes.
That's not.
Nope. It was a prank. Anything on the wall to the far left? Was worth it.
It was worth a try.
God damn it. Yeah, just don't. Feel like a couple of chumps.
Yeah.
This has been like the most like no progress episode. So I mean, we made a lot of progress at the start.
Yeah.
Is it equipped? Now let's see if they think you're one of them. It is me, I am one of you! They figured it out.
They fucking figured it out.
Here's my rationale. The doctor should be in one of these rooms. What's the only room that wasn't his, that was a patient's room we could go in? This one. So let's also think, what was that thing we learned about Clarice or whatever, and the doctor being a pervert, the chief being a pervert? I don't want to see this thing again.
I think I might be able to skip it.
Alright, fine.
I honestly just don't want to take the
I just want to
damage.
come here and watch a woman get beaten up.
Yes.
Good rationale.
Oh, it doesn't show it again.
What? That's so strange.
Maybe he doesn't like the perfume.
We've had nothing. So he said he wants to smell you, or you smell like ebony hair, right? You
Yeah.
smell like paradise or something. There was one of those notes that talks about smelling.
Yeah.
What was the that was in one of the the box. That was one of the special treatment rooms, right? Was that where we found the perfume?
No, we found that in the same place we found the nail polish, which was in the room, the locker room.
Let's go to what's the memo that he talks about trying to smell you. Let's go to that room and put on perfume. I think it was ST room, probably.
Probably.
Special treatment room.
Yeah.
Ebony hair, like scattering fragrance. That's what I was thinking. Just the word scattering fragrance. That's why. Keep going. Keep going. My breath. Like opium is different scent. Gotcha. Eric, great poet. Eric, a great poet who conveys my feelings so well. What the fuck is it? Let's go to the room and put on the fucking shit and just see if we haven't heard about Leonard in so long as well.
Who's Leonard again?
The guy we came here to find. Vincent said find
Oh,
Leonard.
right.
He's room 12. Room S12 is Leonard. Room 07 is room S7 is Stan.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them are. Leonard was a schizophrenic, if I remember correctly. They said Stanley was shy and assaults women.
Okay.
What they said about him, I think. Barlow. Oh. Can you use the perfume? How you like me now? How you smell me now? Fucking damn. Gosh dang darn it. I didn't know what it possibly could do, but I mean, like, there was logic. Something was clearly dragged to room 2 as well. What the heck's that?
Mm-hmm.
Something's dragged. Oh, there's just blood everywhere anyway. But who cares? Something's dragged to the room.
Unequipped. I don't trust it.
That's fine. Was that the light switch you can hit the next door?
Potentially.
Humor it. Read
No.
read the note, please. Memo on the wall. Punishment for brutality towards patient. Oh, brutality towards patient. Not patient brutality. Personal policy no longer. There's some. Not to leave it. So this is where employees were tortured for 12 hours. The chief sexually assaulted Christy, punished, sexually assaulted her, and she would have been better off if she was fired instead of being sexually assaulted.
I guess.
I don't know what to do with this information, but now we know it, and that's disturbing. But also,
yeah, it's not pleasant.
it's odd. Elevator room is not blocked off. I read it off.
I didn't check it this time. That's
You
why.
fuck. Sorry, go on.
I got in and got out.
I know.
Got the thing that was that.
Listen, I forgot. You got any ideas? The only thing is, like, what gate is he talking about? Oh, also, this floor is the one with the S's.
I know.
But also, what gate is he talking about? Wait, what stairwells can we access? Just the one stairwell or both stairwells?
This stairwell.
Not the other stairwell on the other side and bottom?
We can't get that.
Down, down, down? Wait, stairwell key. Can we maybe?
No.
You
It
sure?
would be a solid line, not a squiggly.
Really?
Wait. The day room over there.
We can't get to it because there's a blockage in front of it.
No, on the other side. Like right there. It doesn't look like a squiggly.
Might not be. Go up more.
That doesn't look like a squiggly.
It might not be. Let's go investigate. What else? What better do we have to do?
Not really anything.
Nothing. There's a mop and a bucket. Maybe there's a key in the mop and bucket.
It's true. Really wish we had someone in chat right now.
It would be great. But also we got
Yeah, sorry.
this. Okay, the elevator does go to basement floor. Gotcha.
Well, it can't. That's blocked off.
Hey.
But yes, theoretically.
So theoretically, someone from the basement escaped the
Okay,
basement.
no, that isn't a door. It just looks a little strange.
So go up a level, and let me just look for more solid non-squigs. Fuck off. So the special treatment rooms, no, those might be squigglies, but just small squigglies. Oh, god damn.
Oh yeah, the special street. Yeah, special one.
Those might be small squigglies, but they might also be solid.
They are a small squig.
Fuck
Yeah.
you. I don't know.
We
I'm
have
running
to
out of
solve this
options.
number puzzle. I think
Yeah.
that's all there is to it.
I do. What gate could he possibly talk about? What garage is he talking about?
Oh.
What gate and what garage? That has what garage? Basement. Basement garage. Silent Hill takes place in like Illinois or something, right? Doesn't it?
I don't remember.
Didn't we map it out through like state routes or something like that?
We probably did it.
Like the highway is a real highway, so it's probably in like one of those certain states.
Four of the numbers are not repeated.
Do we have a key?
All the numbers are not repeated.
But it's more than 4. It's not just 4 numbers. Remember? If he stopped at 4, but he kept going, it's more than 4 numbers, Ivy.
Let's at least try and figure out what
Wait
the
a
four
minute.
numbers are.
Wait.
What?
There are 3 numbers that are not on the top row.
Mhm.
Not that in the bottom 2 rows. Top row, don't care about it. Rows. These and this, there's only 3. There's only 3 in these 2.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 rows. There's only 3 numbers that are used. There are not, 2 are not in the right row. 2 are not in the right row. So, but that doesn't mean that there can't be 3 in the right row. Just that there's at least 2 numbers that aren't in the right row. One of the numbers is the final key, but we have no order to this. We have no... No. I was like, what if the first means the first row and the second row is smaller than the first rows? No, that doesn't make any sense. There's no 4th row. Oh, it's locked. You know.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. Do we have a key?
No. One of the numbers has to be 3.
Supposedly. It has been stated. One of the numbers has to be 3.
One of them has to be 3. So then, going off of one of the numbers has to be 3,
Mm-hmm.
what are all the possible combinations that we can make with that?
I don't remember.
Or like, what would all the other numbers be if one of them is 3? Guaranteed.
So, which do you think 3 is? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Do you think? Ignore the numbers on the bottom and all.
Mhm.
Which do you think 3 is, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, what are these numbers on the bottom? They're
Those
just
was,
right
that was an early hypothesis where it's like you can't use the top row or the bottom or the right row. Sorry, except for that.
Okay.
It was an early when I thought it said the, but did not say
The
the.
first is larger than the second.
Yeah.
The second is twice the third.
Mhm.
The third is smaller than the fourth, and the fourth is half the first.
I should also. This is first, second, third, fourth.
Mm-hmm.
The possibilities taken just in an immediate context. So the only rows that could have a 3 would be 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
So row 3 or 4. So now let's jump back. The row it's only the 3 that has to be can only be 3 or 4. It will only be third or fourth. So we don't know. There could be as many as there want to be in the top row, but rows two and rows 3, the middle and bottom row, there can only be 3 numbers in them combined, I believe. How'd you do that?
I typed in what you had here. 8634.
But what about 9? The last row? Is it not the last one? Does it mean the last row is the key?
The fourth. Or wait. One of the numbers is the final key.
Is that just a literal statement that is like objectively true? The last number is the last number.
Wait.
Is that just an objective truth? Or is that a hint? So we fucking cracked it an hour ago and didn't even try. So when Ivy says she just did the one I had on my phone, let's see if you can even read that. I had the numbers written on my phone, like I numbered it out, and fucking I just did the one. The ones on the left are the possibilities. The one on the right is what I think it could have been, judging by that. But that was taken ignoring the context of the second half of this. Completely ignoring the second half of it, just taking it in the context of these numbers by the first half have to be in order, or in order that can be at least. I really couldn't think of any other orders. Well, we thought, sure, we did it.
Congratulations.
We solved this an hour ago, and we just Hamleted ourselves for a fucking hour. We're just like, it must be more complex than we think. There's got to be more to it.
We did the same thing.
We
with
just
the
fucking
piano.
overthought it.
We did the
for
same
a
exact
fucking
thing with
hour.
the pound.
The greedy fucking first row. The greedy first row. The greedy pelican. Fuck off.
Well, let's go and save. We'll find out what's on the other side of that door next time.
Is there a save up the stairs?
Yeah, there's one up here too.
What the fuck is even?
Okay.
Why was there a loading screen?
It was just loading.
Just for fun.
Just. Yeah, it's right here. Floor.
Wow. Wow. All right. Good job, team.
Good job.
Piano puzzle lives on at least. It's good to know at least in these trying times, at least some things never change.
At least some things are piano
we
puzzles.
are idiots. That will remain. Now we will not maybe remain on this game for too much longer. We're actually going to take a break on it coming up, but we're gonna remain here for a little bit longer. We're gonna be playing some Clock Tower.
Yep. It's gonna be cool.
And our frustration will remain because last I remember,
we were also stuck in that game for like an hour.
So we'll see how that goes. You're not gonna want to miss it. Don't go anywhere if you're sitting there. It's fucking cable children.
Mm-hmm. Be right back.
No.